All right. Let's try this again. Take two. How we doing now? How we doing now? Am I live? I'm live? All right, cool. All right, what can you hear? All right, let me get YouTube chat live first. Hold up. All right, what can you hear on YouTube? What can you hear on the YouTube side of things? Can you hear the real music or just the just the lo-fi music on YouTube? We can hear music and you. Boy, what kind of music though? Lo-fi music or real music? Real music. Lo-fi? Okay. All right. Fixed. Yeah, I was using the to go on a rant here. A lot of you will have no idea what I'm saying, but anyone who streams might know what I'm saying. I was using the Atom multi-stream plugin, but it definitely has some audio bugs with it. So not using that. I'm using a different plugin to multi-stream from OBS. So it should be until they fix their bug. I like using their program more, but until they fix their bug, it's just like not a thing. What's the new plugin called? It's the Atom multi-stream. They're the one who like have like they do all like the vertical stuff. They have some really good OBS. Like their vertical OBS program is like really good. And they have like a multi-stream OBS plugin as well. But like something is buggy. Like it doesn't let me set audio tracks basically for different streams. It like only takes the default audio track even when you change it. So I went back to like the good old RMTP or whatever multi-stream plugin, which is very bare bones, but it gets the job done. Ever tried Reshine My IO? I don't like, you know, I like everything to be in OBS. I like everything to be in OBS. You appreciate the 70 months there, Miles Farto. Hey, Azul, just wanted to thank you. I've been watching your streams for over a year now. In the last 6 months, try to take this game more seriously. I made top 4 or better in the last 7 cupsless challenges in a row and won 2 of them. Got to give you a lot of credits. Congrats on the success. Keep it up for sure. Glad the content's been able to help. Appreciate the resubs there, Kizi, Yoon, and Scooby Dooby. Welcome to the pack there, Yukio, Prate, and Jeeb. Welcome all to the pack. We're all the cookies, but we got plenty of audio issues, which is hopefully solved now. Hopefully no more audio issues moving forward. No audio issues moving forward is the plan. Okay. We got some more Journey Together to play. There's so much Journey Together to play. Honestly, it feels like there's infinite Journey Together to play. Gardevoir is one of the decks that I've been wanting to try out for a little while. So we're going to play some Gardevoir today for sure. And then some Raging Bolt. We might honestly just like try every build of Raging Bolt. We might play Iono's Raging Bolt. Wait, is there 3? For some reason in my head, there's 3 builds of Raging Bolt. Is there only 2 builds of Raging Bolt? Is it Iono's Raging Bolt and Noctowl Raging Bolt? Why do I think there's 3 builds of Raging Bolt? Why do I think there's a 3rd build? There's Ho-Oh Raging Bolt, but that's not until the next set. Ogerpon? I guess you could do like no Noctowl Raging Bolt. I actually do want to build. I do want to build a build of Raging Bolt that's no Noctowl. Yeah, Ho-Oh Raging Bolt's on the way. You should try putting together a Wellspring Ogerpon with Frostlass and Monkey Dory deck. Just trap things in the active. Maybe today. Maybe not today. Blender Guardy or Secret Box Guardy? Probably. I want to do Secret Box. I don't really like Blender, but. What's your opinion on the Limitless Closed List drama? That's not even real drama. That's like... Now, Mari was on one for that one for sure. It's not even real drama. That's like not even real drama. Yeah, it's like not real. Saw a Poison Bolt deck earlier today. There's Poison Bolt, yeah. Good counter for the tanky turtle deck. It depends on what deck you're playing. Yeah, unless you're asking like what deck is best against. You need to be don't ask questions like that. You need to be more specific with the questions. You need to be like, hey Azul, with this deck, is there a way to improve my tanky turtle matchup? Or Azul, what is the best deck against tanky turtle? Saying good counter for the tanky turtle deck, I don't know what that means. I don't know if you want like a general tech card, but that's super list dependent. I don't know if you want to know the best deck against tanky turtles, which honestly I have no answer for. But yeah, what drink is that? Diet AW. That is objectively the best diet soda, by the way. But Diet AW definitely is the soda that tastes most like its like non-diet version. But honestly, I prefer Diet Coke to normal Coke. I had like a normal Coke recently for some reason. It's just like it's too much. It's like too sweet. I prefer Diet Coke to normal Coke. I don't know if that's always been the case for me, but not Coke Zero. Coke Zero is the one in the red can, right? The red can, and then the silver can is Diet Coke. Honestly, I can't say I know the difference for sure. I've switched to Diet Coke's no caffeine. So that's the one I've been drinking recently. Silver is Diet, Zero is like the red and black can, yeah. Raising Cane's or Chick-fil-A? Raising Cane's. I don't know, they're both good. They're both good. It just depends what you were looking for, to be honest. I don't think you can really pick one over the other. They're both like S tier chicken or tier 1 chicken places. Because like Raising Cane's is like better chicken with the sauce. The toast is good, but the fries are so bad at Raising Cane's. But then like Chick-fil-A, the chicken sandwich is good. The fries are good. Even like the mac and cheese is good. So it's like, yeah, it's like depends if you're looking for a chicken sandwich or like just chicken. The better chicken is at Cane's, but like everything else around it is like worse. Chick-fil-A is like the more complete package. Appreciate the prime sub there, John Doerr. I feel like the Cane's chicken is so bland without the sauce. I mean, the sauce does carry for sure, but like, you're not gonna not have it without the sauce. Dave's Hot Chicken is greater than both, to be honest. You are right. Dave's Hot Chicken is, there's no Dave's Hot Chicken around here. I think it's more of a Midwest chain. I might be wrong on that though. But yeah, Dave's Hot Chicken is definitely superior to both for sure. What deck am I playing on stream today? Guardian Bolt for sure, and we'll see where it goes from there. Is base out of Cali? Wait, really? Maybe it's more SoCal than NorCal. I haven't seen a Dave's Hot Chicken around here at all. Thoughts on Golden Go to Dunsparce? No thoughts. You know what deck you're bringing to your next tourney? Yeah, ADP-zation. What's your favorite deck you've played so far in the new rotation? Mammoth's fine. What do you think of Halucha and Zoroark? Keep in mind, Noctowl? What does Noctowl have to... Oh, to like be able to snipe a Noctowl off the bench? I don't know, it doesn't seem very good. Being able to go from 90 to 100 damage doesn't really change that many numbers. It just literally only lets you KO Noctowl. It doesn't seem worth it. They usually have like Fan Rotom and Hoots on their bench. Or you'd rather punch one of their 2 prizers. Appreciate the 9 months there. I have no idea how to pronounce your name still, but I appreciate the 9 months. We're going nuts on the ladder with the Lily's Club Fairy deck with area zeros. The deck is actually kind of good, to be honest. It's a little straightforward, little linear, not much depth to it, but the deck is actually better than I thought it was gonna be for sure. Now we have 3 Dave's Hot Chicken in Sacramento surrounding area. Oh really? Sheesh. When I'm up that way, I'm gonna have to try and go to one for sure. Do you think the secret box in Guardia is consistent? If you have, could you show us the deck list, please? I do not have a Guardia deck list, and I have no clue what the correct is. Appreciate the 2 months there, Nurse. I have no idea what the correct ace pick is. Play some Arch Bills today? No. Are you gonna do a Journey Together tier list? Maybe next week I'll do a Journey Together tier list. I'm not really that confident in the meta yet, so I think there's no clear BDIF at the moment. It'll be interesting to see how Atlanta meta turns out. Have you tried Raging Bolt? No, not yet. Seen the Japanese are starting to play Dusknoir line and Sigilyph in Zoroark. Seems decent. Really? Interesting. Doesn't sound very good. Hey, have you tried Raging Belly Bolt? I've not. I've tried 0 Raging Bolt. We're gonna play some Raging Bolt today. I've tried 0 Raging Bolt. For the Werelord deck? Not today, no. Was T-Tar fun? T-Tar was pretty fun, yeah. Definitely enjoyed the T-Tar games. I really want to play End's deck, but honestly, I'm having so much more fun with Hop's deck. I've been playing the Monkey Dory variant, and it's awesome. The Monkey Dory build is pretty fun for sure. I do agree. Blaziken / Gouging Fire decks look fun. Deck looks fun. I've not seen that one yet. What's your favorite deck to play, and which you think is the strongest at the moment? I don't. My favorite deck to play is the next deck I play. Womondo I think is the strongest. Terra Box or Dragapult. But of course I have yet to come across a Pult or Raging Bolt. So how do I stop sucking? Play more. How much to play Tank Terrapagos? To play Tank Terrapagos? Like you really want me to play Tank Terrapagos? I don't know. I mean I'll play it at some point this week for sure. Like if I don't play it today, I'll probably play it tomorrow or the day after. If you really want to see me play it today, I don't know. I'm not really too inspired to want to like pick it up right now, to be honest. Have you seen the Zoroark Terrapagos box? What do you think about it? I have not. Is your music royalty free? I'm looking for some good options when I'm streaming Pokemon TCG hype. My music on Twitch is not royalty free. My music on YouTube is. I just use Streambeats Lo-Fi, but Streambeats has a ton of it. Just go to streambeats.com and then follow their links for the downloads from there. It's all royalty free music. I also have like playlists on Spotify and stuff as well. What's the Monkey Dory version of the Hops deck? Is that on the Discord? It's in the Discord, yes. Also, I have a video with it up on YouTube. Have you pulled out of going to Atlanta? I think it has dropped from your majors list. I am no longer going to Atlanta. How do you get on with Zoroark? How'd you get on with Zoroark the other day? Fine. Some more Mamoswine gaming? No. Saw a Blissey Pika deck. Did well in an online tournament. Thoughts on Big Blissey? Seems pretty bad. Good to see that your audio is working again. Yes, got it fixed, thankfully. And it'll be fixed for the future until they make an update to the other program. I've been playing Hops box on ladder with monkeys. It felt pretty fun, but I feel like I get walled by big idiots unless I use Team Devo. Any advice? Nope. Sounds like that's the same deck that I played. Do you still do coaching? Nope. I tried the Arch Wooloo deck as well. It doesn't seem to flow well for me. Yeah, that deck really wishes Pokestop was still legal. Ketchup or mustard? Mustard. Salamence EX good? No. Any thoughts on redeemable ticket since it's our replacement for Heavy Ball? It's a card that if it's correct for decks to play, they'll play it. If it's not correct for a deck to play, it won't play it. The same thing for every single card though. I guess I could expand further than that to say I'm like happy there's a card that interacts with the prize cards. I'm happy that we have a card in the format that interacts with the prize cards. I think it's always cool to have a card that interacts with the prize cards in the format. Yeah. Do you see the Switch 2 stuff or do you not care enough? I did not see the Switch 2 stuff. I don't really care. I'll probably get one. Cause I bring my Switch with me when I travel to like play some games. So I'll probably get a Switch 2, but do you have a job prior to making content full time? If so, what? Yeah, I did landscaping. Is the best way of playing Arch to play with the Dunsparce then? I have no clue. I haven't played any Arch yet. If the best way to play the deck is with the Dunsparce, the deck probably sucks though, because the Dunsparce sucks. Have you tried Terra Box with Zard? Thoughts? I have not, but it seems terrible. Any plans to play any milk decks this week? No milk plans. I feel like Pult is better than Bolt, but Bolt is much easier to play. Everything you said is correct. Is it a good approach to play most of the decks in a format in order to perform well in that format? It depends how much time you have to put into the game. Everything just is all that kind of stuff. All those kind of questions, it just like depends on. It's all personal. Like if you have enough time to play with every deck and then still play with the deck enough to like relatively master that deck, then that's better than not playing with every deck. But yeah, it's just there's no answer for those questions. It all depends on your individual time and commitment and goals. I really do like the double line with the Starmie, but getting those Evos at the point I want them. I want to throw a Jack in there. I could see that being pretty good, to be honest. Putting a Jack in there, sure. More outs to the Evos. The Journey together make Tank Terapagos better. Tank Terapagos is better this format than it was last format. What are you playing to Atlanta? I'm not going to Atlanta. Is the UIC this weekend? Sure, why not? Can you make a living on just playing Pokemon TCG? Just playing? I would say no. You have to do something else to like supplement it. Some kind of like coaching / masterclass or content. You can't just compete. Have a favorite Pokemon game besides the TCG? No. So my 9-year-old wants to know if your recent Miraidon 60 is good. It's good for Miraidon. I don't know how good it is in the format, though. Appreciate the 5 months there, Jay Belanti. It felt pretty solid when I was playing it the other day. As far as Miraidon 60s go, I think it's pretty solid. It's definitely good as far as Miraidon 60s go, but how good is Miraidon in the format? I don't have like a hard read on that. But it's like not terrible. It was a little hot take possibly, but I have been testing Walking Wake. Dude, why do people keep bringing up Walking Wake? With a poison package, I think it's actually good. Wake goes through all effects. How much does it hit for? It doesn't even like KO a Dragapult. Like, you just lose to Dragapult once you set up a Dragapult, right? Also on Conkeldurr having the highest win rate on Limitless and Journey Together format. I mean, it's just because it's really low played. The sample size is just really small. It's not an anomaly. I don't know if an anomaly makes sense, but yeah, it doesn't mean anything. What's your favorite deck that is just fun while not being competitively viable? I would say Mamoswine, but honestly, Mamoswine could be competitive, so probably like the T-Tar deck. Have you seen Terapagos monster win rate so far? No. Do you think Mamoswine better with or without Flygon? It's better without. So like neutrally, it's better without, but teching for Cornerstone is like feels like necessary right now. So you got to play something for Cornerstone. I just don't know what the best answer to Cornerstone is. Did you drop Atlanta because life things or because you don't think you can pick a deck by then? I just don't want to go. What's a good deck to play for Malaysia Nationals? A good deck. Azul loves Pokemon Pocket. That's his favorite. Am I right to assume NAIC will still be Journey Together format since Destined Rivals comes out just 13 days before? No. That is the 2 weeks before that would cause it to be legal at NAIC. Destined Rivals will be legal for NAIC. Already got this format? Probably not. It's probably good, though. Poison Moon or Poison Arch? Who cares? I got to Arceus Master Ball last format, basically only playing a Conkeldurr deck. Was sad to see so many pieces rotate. I saw a Poison Bolt in the thumbnail. I'm excited to see... I saw Poison Ball in the thumbnail. I'm excited to see the deck's biggest fan play it. Poison Bolt? You saw Bolt? Can I find your current Miraidon list in the Discord? Don't ask me. I actually just need to time you out. The lists are always in the Discord. You need to be timed out. If you know about the Discord, then you shouldn't be asking me if it's in the Discord. Can you speak from experience? Zation EX with Matang does work. A deck list you should definitely try. Oh, you're saying you can speak from experience. No, that sounds terrible. Walking Wake is a fraudulent card. The moths are better in that bed. Do you think about Golden Go in the current format? What do you think about Golden Go in the current format? There's a lot of ways to play it. It seems pretty solid. It seems less powerful this format than last format, but it still seems like there's probably some space for it in the meta. What kind of boundaries do you try to put in place to manage your personal life, margin with the demands of competing and making content? Doing as much as I feel like doing, and then not doing more than that. Walking Wake and Terapagos are this format's United Wings and Chi and Pao. Well, Terapagos is like pretty good. Calling Terapagos Chi and Pao or United Wings is kind of disrespectful, I feel like. Can I day 2 with Tatsugiri EX? No. Dragapult with Poison Package? No. Don't sleep on the Swine? Yo, I'm with you. Thoughts on best and worst matchups for Guardy? I don't know. I haven't tested the deck yet, this format. If you're trying playing more Journey Together decks, would you give the new Wailord Baxcalibur a try? Eventually, but I'm definitely gonna try the stuff that has like more competitive potential first, as always. Tinkaton, Tinkad's. Since there's no other big tournaments before our Malaysian Nats for me to net, what do you think is a good play for this format? Terrabox and Dragapult are the top 2 decks. Did the rotation happen in PTCG Live? Yes. So what was it like before Limitless? Different. Highest skill deck right now? Who cares? Mamoswine is a worse Zard. Much likely. Wrong. Is Golden Go a good play if I'm trying to win the regional? No. Well, no. Quadbadoo with Poison Package? Thoughts? Go away. What's the next goal you want to reach in the game of Pokemon? Is it win Worlds? I mean, yes, but also like do more with content. Which I plan on trying to do some cool stuff between like NAIC and Worlds as far as like show matches and stuff though. As stuff go. Yeah, do more with content. Not specifically anything like super groundbreaking, but just do more. Yeah. Obviously Win Worlds is like on the list, but hot or mild? Most hot most of the time, but sometimes mild. I'm not someone who likes one constant level of spice. Is Hop Station Monkey real? Yes, but I think the meta is currently too wide for it and it needs to narrow down for it to have a chance. What is the hardest country or region you think to play Mons? Who cares? Dango Bolt time? Maybe. We'll see how much Bolt we do. Did I miss the coaching answer? Heard you read it, but didn't hear the answer, yes or no? No, I do not do coaching. Do you have a to qualify for NRIC, or can you just sign up for it, new to tournaments? Every tournament is open entry. Anyone can enter any single tournament besides Worlds. Pretty new to TCG, was Groudon ever a meta deck? Yes, Primal Groudon was. There might have been other Groudons before then, I don't know. Do you think Arceus rank really be Arceus rank, or they should make it like FPS or Riot Games type of rank system? I think the Arceus rank system that they currently have in place is fine. They just need to tweak a couple things. They need to have a leaderboard. They need to have a leaderboard. They need to have it. They need to have a leaderboard, and they just need to make it so it's easier to find games the higher you get up. The floor and ceiling of who you can play against needs to expand faster with how much time you stay in queue. Do you have a list for Enzork and Bridge? Archiex seems like an okayish deck. Enzork, yes. Archaludon, no. If we should pick like 2 to 3 decks, top tier decks on paper, what they should be, whatever decks you want to play that you enjoy. Like, you could just always just play Terrabox and Dragapult. You could just play the best decks, or literally just whatever decks that interest you. Yeah, the answer is just whatever decks interest you, whatever decks you think are cool. Or if you want to maximize your win percentage, you should just play the best decks. Have you tried different Mamoswine variants? Probably not. I don't think there really is different Mamoswine variants. If the best players in the world use Arcanine EX, there's a chance that we can see it in day 2. Probably not. Even if the best players play it, that card's pretty bad. Thoughts on a deck with Excelgor, Mimikyu, Ogrestone, maybe Titar? I don't know. Seems bad. Sounds like just bad walls. I love the speed running. I'm low-key dying. This is hilarious. Speed run through these questions. Thoughts on closed deck lists? It's fine. Yeah, Mari had an incredibly bad take on Twitter, and it like caught way too much traction. What do you think is a good play for me to win? The best decks, Dragapult and Terrabox. How good is Enzork? It's solid. Tier 2, Tier 3. Are you going to try for Alligator at some point? Probably. Hey, Azul, have any decks planned for today? If not, you should try the Okidogi Poison Box deck. It's been super fun so far, IMO. Yes, I'm going to be playing some Bolt, some Guardian to begin with, and we'll go from there. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's funny to see Pokemon Pocket players commentating matches when there is one obvious play to make and the players still mess it up. Bro is speed running 110% all secret endings on reply. If you're going to Atlanta, what deck would you have locked in to test and develop? ADP Station. Do you have Buldak noodles in the US? Probably. I've never had them before. I've never seen them before. Did you see the Dragapult Frostless deck that won a City League? Nope. If you're going to Atlanta, what deck would you... I'll give you a better answer to this for this, Rufio. If you're going to Atlanta, what deck would you have locked in to test and develop? Probably Enzork. That's the deck that interests me the most right now. Are you playing Amazon today? No. I'm playing a cup right after rotation. What's the best bet? I'm thinking something straightforward like Raging Bolt or Dragapult, but I'm scared of walls. It doesn't matter. You're already overthinking it. The fact that you're asking me this question means you're overthinking it and you're spending way too much thinking about what deck to pick instead of picking a deck and playing with the deck. Is Wellspring Ogerpon a bastard? Straight bastard. If you pick Raging Ball, just put a Cornerstone in. You literally can't lose the walls. If you play Dragapult, put an Ursaluna in. You literally don't lose the walls. I would tech for walls. But yeah, both those decks have easy techs for walls. Raging Ball, you just play your own Cornerstone, and then Dragapult, you just play Ursaluna, and boom, you beat walls. When you say who cares to a question, isn't a redundant answer considering the person asking likely cares, hence the reason they asked? Go away. Azul, do you have an evil twin? Maybe. Please redo the poison package ad, but say Bingus a few times. I'll see what I can do. Azul, speedrunning most questions answered. A leaderboard would be cool. Yes. Having a leaderboard is criminal. It's a hella criminal. How has your day been, Azul? So far, so good. No complaints. Except for my audio issues at the beginning of the stream again. Any special reason? Why do you use Lysander Boss? Just like it, or has a backstory? It's just not hollow. It's an item lock, and it imports properly. It's not hollow and it imports properly. Is an item lock completely broken? No. I really respect how honest you are. What do you think of Tank Terrapagos? It seems pretty good. Would you say you can't go wrong with Terrabox or Pult when at a cup in April 12th onwards? Pult and Terrabox are the top 2 decks in the format. Yeah, you probably can't go wrong with either of those. Especially at a cup. Cups don't, like, there's nothing on the line. Like, not that there's nothing on the line, but like there's no great meta development. Like, I mean, I guess like your local meta could be super anti-Terrabox or Pulp, but like, I don't know, the decks are pretty good. What would be the best one prize deck to play right now? No clue. Which deck do you think will do good in the next regional? The good decks. By the way, Klefki greater than Poison Box. It's so easy. Easy dub. Atlanta's my first regional. What besides deck, mat, water should I put in my backpack for game day? Snacks. Yeah, that's basically it. You just need snacks as well. Snacks, a pen. Sometimes I just have a pen so you can sign the match slip if there's not one at the table. I meant like you play Enzoric with the Archallid on EX for the draw, support, and energy discarding. Oh, Enzoric with Archallid. I saw someone post something about that on Twitter. That's, I don't know, interesting. Oh wait, Pawk, request that again. I really like the deck profile plus gameplay videos you've been rolling out. It's super helpful to get into the new format by seeing an expert give a rundown of how to play the new decks. Glad you enjoyed the content there, middle class. Why do people keep trying to shoehorn poison packages and everything? I don't know, they're bored. Do you know when and how registration is being handled for NAIC? The same as registration for every single other tournament. About 2 months before the tournament happens, registration will open up on Arcanine. I played it last year and was hoping to play it again. It is literally, if you've done it before, it's the exact same way. If it changes, I would not know if it was going to change. I'm not a part of the registration process for tournaments. It's going to be the same way it was last year, and if it was to change, I wouldn't know. Have you seen any decent Blissey decks? No. Is the S or the C silent in Scent? Good question. Does ADP mean amp, damage mod, peak acceleration? Yes. Azul, can you start answering questions like an auctioneer? I like how your decks are more straightforward in terms of the archetype you're playing versus trying to tech for everything. Is that because you just value the consistency, or is it aesthetic? That's just how you should build decks to begin with. You can't truly know how good a deck's matchup spread is unless you play the deck against the decks without teching for them. Techs also are the worst version of the deck, right? So if you have a super straightforward deck, that is like the most optimal build of the deck. It doesn't mean it'll have the highest win rate in any expected meta. That's where tech cards get involved. Once you know an expected meta, that's where you want to get tech cards involved because it'll increase your overall expected win rate. But ideally, you don't want to play any tech cards because that's the most powerful version of the deck. So I'm just trying to like build the decks in their most powerful version because I don't know what the meta is. There's like no deck for sure that I need to be able to beat, and I don't know how a lot of these decks match up against other decks to the point where I know if I need a tech or don't need a tech. What trainer from F-Block will you miss the most? The one you hate the most. Thoughts about Guardy versus Water Pond? I've seen Terrabox struggle from Ionos, and you can rebuild and come back against it, and is quite consistent. I don't have any thoughts. I mean, Water Pond's good against Guardy, and Guardy needs to try and set up around it. How does this new online TCG program compare to the older one? It is worse, but getting better, and will eventually surpass it, but it's taking really, really long. Why do you not like hollows? They're just ugly. So anyone ever said you look a bit like Gabriel Smart? No, I don't think so. Some people, dude, I literally, actually speaking of that though, someone mistook me. I do think I look a little bit like Ian. And people have told me that before, like I look like Ian Robb. Someone at Merida thought I was Ian Robb, which was so funny. Which Sharing Together deck are you enjoying more, hops or ends? And the real question is, Big Milk... What deck should have won Worlds that never did? I don't know. Not something I think about. Hit Masters for the first time, feeling like I don't know what to do on the games. Tips, grinding more, looking for locals. I would love to do tournaments, but never did anything IRL. I mean, yeah, start looking for local tournaments. Appreciate the 29 months there, Pawk. Start grinding for start finding local tournaments to go to if you have the time to do that. But otherwise, just continue to grind on ladder. There's a lot of value that can be gained from just grinding ladder. So. Fruit by the foot versus gushers versus fruit snacks. What's the best? Fruit snacks. Based on trainer hill numbers, it seems like Arch doesn't have a matchup with less than 40% win rate. I don't know what I don't know what anyone's supposed to do with that number or that statement. Kate Fernandez made the Enzoric Arch deck. Okay. It's interesting. The idea of that is interesting, but it doesn't sound. It sounds like fine. Wait, does it have like dark energy in there still? Is it just like Arch and Zork is literally just draw engine? There's no dark energy there, right? What are your thoughts on Terra Box? But it plays mostly around Teal Mass Acceleration E-Switch. That you just literally described Terra Box. I guess like you're saying more into the E-Switch side of things. Crispin is just broken. Crispin is just better. So like you just want to mix of both. It's just best for sure. I mean, you could go like a little bit more E-Switch, a little bit less Crispin, but like I don't know. I've played 0 games with Terra Box. I mean, I wouldn't like go all out on like 4 E-Switch or anything like that. You need Crispin no matter what. It doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, there's a balance. It's a balance of both. Mammoth, do you think Neo Upper Energy or Trolley will be better? Trolley. Make sure in Atlanta. Can I say Azul told me to bring wings? No. Is there any hope in Belly Ball TX? I don't think so. I'm getting timed out for requesting a tier list with the link. Oh, stop. I get the link, Pawk. Don't worry about it. If you get timed out, you're good. I have the link. You're chilling. I see and know everything. Yeah, you're chilling. You're chilling. So where can I hide my cards and my clothes to cheat easier? I mean, just wear more clothes. You just need more clothes. Multiple jackets. Trench coats on trench coats. How do you feel about Petron with Weavile using Rescue Board assault hunting ability? It's bad. It's maybe good in like Palafin, but yeah, you might not even really need to tech for it, and it could be. You think Monkey should be rating card? I don't know. I don't think about those things. Those things don't matter to me. I don't care about what ifs. Who's the best deck builder, Tord? Yes. The best player is the best deck builder. Is the community in the US as toxic as Malaysia, where all the top winning players are accused each other of being cheaters and have this elitism mentality? No. Aren't Dragapult and Terrabox the 2 expected best decks? Yes. Will you miss Snorlax block? No. I don't miss cards. Sorry if this is basic. I struggle with deciding to discard in early game. What makes you decide to discard something, say like a boss early on, just more important to get the core engine online? It all comes down to what the trade-off is. Just know that there's always an optimal line of play, and you just have to figure out what it is. Sometimes it's correct to Ultra Ball away to boss. Sometimes it's correct to Ultra Ball away to Iono. Sometimes it's correct to not play the Ultra Ball. Are we even allowed to say that name anymore, bro? Ranch or blue cheese? Depends. Both are good. Ranch more often than blue cheese, though, for sure. Are Pokemon's HP based on the multiples of 10? 1 damage counter deals 10 damage. Has there ever been a Pokemon to hit for like 0.5 or /5 damage? No, it just is that way. It just looks cooler. Imagine if someone had, instead of them having 100 HP, they had 10 HP. And you're doing 2 damage. Yeah, just like aesthetically it's worse. Aesthetically looks worse. Hazel, do you think Poison Bridges will be good? I like it right now. No. That might be a meta deck, but I don't think it's good. Thoughts on Ends PP up? Strong card. Azul, has anyone told you that you look like the guy who won Merida this year? Yes. What's the best deck in Journey Together? The best deck from Journey Together just seems like Enzork for sure. What do you think about Togekiss line and Bolt? It's just bad. Togekiss is just bad now because of the lack of Pokestop, I think. Azul, serious question. I think Unfair Stamp is actually the best ace spec of the format with less draw on board these days. Basically in most decks. I played Secret Box last format. I have changed to Unfair Stamp with better results. Unfair Stamp definitely is really strong right now. I do agree with that. But if Guardians aren't playing like 4 Arvin, it's harder to find. But I guess you could just an idea of naturally drawn into it might be worth the trade-off. I'm hitting up a casino, red or black on roulette. I'm not going to answer that question. Terra Box is already running 3 E-switches. How much more do we need? Well, most people run 2, I think. I think 2 is the average. It's like 2.2 or 2.3 is probably the average. Some people play 3. I think most play 2, though. But yeah, it's just a balance of Crispin and E-switches. Like, I haven't played the deck, so I don't know what's the correct count, or what I think the correct count is, but... Any single price decks worth trying out other than Fraligator? It doesn't seem like it. Is Golden Go one of the best decks this format? No. Do you think Tyranitar as a mill deck would work? No. Azul, is Flareon bad? Seems pretty mid. What do you think is lacking from the Gator deck without the melodic line? I don't know. I don't care. I don't think about what ifs. Wait. What do you think is lacking from the Gator deck without the melodic line? I'm not sure what this question means. Like, if you don't have the melodic line, I don't know. I haven't played the deck. Eat the opponent's active card, instant knockout. Greninja in the lap is a classic. Morning, Azul. I got to host my first ever trivia night. It was truly unhinged. Like Pokemon trivia? What's the best way you'd recommend to prepare for a cup? Just grind it out for a week? Just grind. Just play games. If you're not playing, like, the answer is always just play more games. The answer is always just playing more games. Trying to make some kind of meta calls or, like, understanding. Like, it's not just, like, play games with 60 cards, but, like, you want to have an understanding of a deck's, like, range. Like, what tech cards can I include for what matchups? Then try and predict the meta and then include tech cards based on your predictions. Have you seen the Poison Noivern deck? Nope. Or is it not worth your time? I mean, I wouldn't say there's no deck that's not worth my time, theoretically. It just all depends on how much time you have. It's more so how much time. Well, I guess it's not worth your time depending on how much time you have. I've not seen the Poison Noivern deck, though. White Claw or Beer? White Claw. If your playstyle is to Ultra Ball away a boss, consider adding a pound. No, don't listen to Soda. When should I start traveling to regionals? I've been a live grinder since the winter and top 4 my first cup. Been told I should go to NAIC and travel, but I'm a broke college student. Any advice? When should I start traveling to regionals? Whenever it makes sense for you. If you don't have the money and you don't have the time, then don't. If you have the time but don't have the money, then you got to find some way to grind for some money to combo with your time to attend the regional if that's what you want to do. How many rapid fire questions are you going to answer? Until I get to the bottom of the list, usually. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the regional question is like a personal question. Like, if you want to go to regional, there's nothing you shouldn't you shouldn't wait until you think you're of a certain skill level to go to a regional. Just go to a regional if you can afford to it and have the time to do it and want to do it. Do you feel how do you feel about Cypher Maniac, Lucky Bonus, Chansey, redeemable ticket, broken combo, IMO, terrible combo, it's awful. So many cope questions, man. Why is no one playing Charizard with Hop, and why am I the smartest person ever for doing it? Charizard with Hop doesn't sound very good. What do you think Gator needs to be better right now, or when not running the melodic line? I don't know. I don't think about what ifs. Gator, what do you think Gator needs to be better right now? I don't know. I haven't played the deck. I guess you're asking, like, you're asking me, Azul, what do you think is the best way to play Fraligator? That's what you're asking me. What do you think is the best way to play Fraligator without playing melodic? You're not talking about, like, what do we need in the future to make the deck better? And the answer is I've not played the deck, so I have no clue. How strong do you think Terrabox is currently? Pretty good. Top 2 deck, probably. Do you think Golden Go is better with Pult or Dunsparce? Have no clue. Although Dunsparce sucks, so it has to be without Dunsparce. There's no way, right? Terrabox counts as a Journey Together deck because of the 1x Clefairy, surely? No, what the heck? You're silly. The best Journey Together deck is Zoroark. It's not the best deck in the format, but the best deck that came out of Journey Together. Terrabox did not come out of Journey Together. If that's true, then every deck is literally a Journey Together deck. In and out or Five Guys? In and out. Do you predict that ends will find a place in the competitive scene, or do you think it's more likely to fizzle out? Probably fizzle out. Do you play any poker? No. I'm addicted to swinging 340 with Mamoswine. Hauling that mammoth. Will you ever stream Terravox? Yes, at some point. What do you think about Cape Zoroark control archetype? I have no idea. It sounds terrible. Does Fernandez have the sauce with Archaludon Zoroark? I don't know. He's pretty good, probably. It's probably at least decent, but it could be. It could be the best way to play Archaludon. I could see it. It seems kind of slow, though. I guess you're playing like Arventi Amiibos then. How often are you lying when you said you haven't tested a deck because it seems sus you haven't as a top-level player? I am lying literally 0% of the time. I literally have not played the deck. All the Pokemon I play is on stream. I do not play Pokemon off stream. I'm just that... All right, here's the thing. I am just that much better at Pokemon than the average player. Like, I don't need to do these things to still know things. Like, yes, like, yeah, that is literally it. Like, yeah, I don't lie. If I don't want to tell you guys something, I'll tell you I'm not going to tell you something. I literally only play Pokemon on stream. I do not play any Pokemon off stream. And yeah, I'm that much better than the average player. Like, I don't need to do these things to like have these opinions or thoughts or whatever. Also, ETBs for your regional funds. There you go. That's an out. I play regionals, dude. All right, I gotta go through a little bit because I'm about to lose chat. There's like a limit to like how much my chat actually holds chats. What do you think is harder to? What do you think it is harder to do? Day 2 a 9-round NAIC or NA regional? I think it's harder to day 2 a 9-round NAIC or NA regional. NA regional. Wait. Yeah, NA regional. It's the bigger the tournament is, the easier it is to make 2, the harder it is to win. Well, actually, it depends. Like, if you just get to 9 rounds, like an 8-round regional is easier to day 2 than a 9-round NAIC. But if you had a 9-round regional, if you have a 9-round regional and a 9-round NAIC is easier to day 2 because the level of player you're going to hit is going to be weaker, but it's a harder tournament to win. Yeah, bigger tournaments of equal rounds are easier to progress in, but harder to win. Like, it's easier to make day 2. It's harder to make top 8. It's harder to make top cut. It's harder to win the tournament. Yeah. Can you explain why you hate the Dunsparce so much? It's just such a terribly inefficient card. It's not a good card. It's just a bad card, but it doesn't mean it's not the correct way to play some decks. It can be a bad card and the correct way to play Golden Go. Can you start with Guardian instead of Bolt tonight, please? Well, I don't plan on playing Bolt. I plan on playing Bolt. So, do I play a single prize Jolteon or Tapu Koko EX in my Flareon deck? I have no clue. So, is Zoro better than Hops? Oh, you're saying that's like a counter to like Walls, Koko EX, or Jolteon? I still have no clue. So, is Zoroark better than Hops? I think so, yes. What's the best strategy for beating Terrabox with Zoroark? Use Darumaka's attack a lot. Don't leave multiple liabilities on your bench that Waterpond can take advantage of in certain situations. And find your Ionos and play them. Kill the Hoot Hoots. What's the best time to consider coaching? And would it be worth it? After you win your first cup, making your first day 2? It's the same thing as like I said earlier about going to your first regional. Like literally as soon as possible. That's such a personal question. The answer is truly the best time to get coaching would just be as soon as you can comfortably do it. If you have the time and the resources to afford coaching, getting coaching as soon as possible makes the most sense. As long as you still, and theoretically it's correct to constantly get coaching until you feel like you're not getting anything out of the coaching. And then finding a coach that would actually be able to help you for the stage that you're currently at. And then throughout the other stages as well would also be like a thing. You appreciate the raid there, LDF. I appreciate that. Hope you had a good stream. That's like another thing as well. It's like you also want to make sure the coach will actually help you as well. Yeah. Do you test for comps in paper? Nope. People think you're trying to hide some secret tech. Dude, I don't get that. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I carry myself in a way that it's like, I would hope that no one would think that I'm like lying or like hiding things. If I have something I'm not going to share with you guys, I would literally just tell you. I've done this before where I'm like, I have a deck. I literally did this before, I don't know, a tournament last season. I was like, yeah, I think I have a broken idea, but I shared it with my team and I'm not going to play it on stream. Like, yeah. But I guess some people still think that I'm meta manipulating and lying and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I guess there's nothing you can do. Some people can't be saved. Mentally, they're lost. Hazel, I was that guy you were testing with off stream the other day. What's up? Hazel, was that guy you were testing with off? Oh. Have you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh? Only GOAT format. Do you not play test with your fellow top players? No. No, actually, basically right now, no. If Terrabox is a top, only like the night before tournaments, that's it. Once I'm like on site, only on site at tournaments, do I actually ever play with my team. If Terrabox is a top 2 deck, then what's the other one? Oh, Dragapult. Did you get your gym pump on today? I did. Did upper today. I'm so committed to hiding the tech, he resort to flaming us. Do you like Del Taco? It's like, it's fine. I prefer Taco Bell. Sign up for my first regionals in Portland. Super excited. It's a good time for sure. Can Baxcalibur Whaler be a one prize Chi and Pow? No, they're just different cards. You could just ask, is Baxcalibur Warlord a good one? Like, yeah, it's saying can it be a one prize Chi and Pow? Just not a question. Who cares? Just play the Warlord deck. Why are we comparing it to Chi and Pow? Just don't compare decks. Stop comparing decks. We don't need to compare decks. Play the Warlord deck. It's a bad deck. Chi and Pow's a bad deck, but there's no need to compare the two decks. We don't need to compare them. It's just play the Warlord deck, enjoy your Warlord deck, play the Chi and Pow deck, enjoy your Chi and Pow deck. What are your least favorite competitive decks that even though they are really good are just not fun to play? I don't know, stuff like Broken Lugia, kind of like this is just a miserable deck. ADPization, just a miserable deck. But nothing like currently that I have. I wouldn't list any decks currently fit that category. You play chess? No. Blissey X seems to have a great matchup spread this format. Do you plan to try it? Probably at some point. Yeah, I'll try Blissey at some point. I don't know if I agree with that, but I could be wrong. Don't lie to us. We know you have a second account only for top tier testing and meta manipulation. I mean, this account would be my meta manipulation right now, and then the top tier deck would be trying to expose the meta or take advantage of the meta manipulation. How big would a tournament have to be for me to day 2 with Tatsugiri? It like infinite. Like there's not a number of people in the world that exist. We tried Ludicolo in Mamo. I don't have any plans to, but if it seems like it makes the most sense for like the meta, then yeah, of course. Does Raging Bolt with Noctowl go first or second? Noctowl packages for first no matter what. Yeah, pretty much. I would go. You're definitely going first with Noctowl, Raging Bolt. Also, do you prefer 2 or 3 segment to Dunsparce? I don't know what that means. What is the best card from Destined Rivals? All right, I need to. Someone time out David Dale for asking about the next set. Why don't you use high rarity cards? Because they're ugly. Should I pair Zard with Paul for my upcoming cup in the F block format? No. Are you going to play Raging Belly Bolt? Maybe. Going to compete in my first regional in Monterey. Nerves are up there, but locked my deck already. All right, just grind. Don't overthink it. Just grind games. Try and find out the best version of your deck that to play the tournament. All right, let's see. I think when you plateau as a player, it is time to get coaching. Well, that still just comes down to how, if you can afford it and if you have the time. Technically, coaching is always correct to get, as long as there's a coach you can learn something from. As long as you have the time and you can afford it. Technically, coaching is always correct to get. Is there any good counter to Ogerpon in the Ends deck? Okidogi is awkward. I think Okidogi is actually Okidogi is a stronger answer to Ogerpon than I actually thought it was. I actually think Okidogi is a pretty strong answer to it. Azul, do you feel like you need coaching? No. I'd be parched after talking this much. Azul just said, nah, I'd win. I don't think he needs coaching. Thought on Future Hands as a counter deck strategy. I don't think Future Hands is like that specifically strong in the meta. In fact, I don't think Future Hands just doesn't feel very good to me at all, to be honest. I think my list that I ended on wasn't great, and there's probably still more work to be done with Future Hands. But we also just don't have the meta isn't like super fleshed out yet either. So like, no. Yeah, just no. Yeah, the meta isn't like super fleshed out to like have like a counter deck right now, to be honest. What was the idea? I forget. Some kind of wall deck. It was some kind of wall deck. It was like some quad Mimikyu thing, which it was kind of something like Alessandro was playing last season, I'm pretty sure. Who here has been around long enough to remember how every content creator was claimed to meta manipulate weekly? Bro, I think there's still a ton of people who believe that. The meta manipulation stuff. I feel like that doesn't get brought up as much anymore because I feel like the community's come around on it a little bit, but I think some of that has been like kind of the transparency through the Metafy groups, to be honest. Like you'll have players be like, this is the deck I'm playing, and then they'll play it at the tournament. They'll be like, this is the deck I'm playing, it's in my Metafy group, and then they'll play it at the tournament. So I feel like that has actually helped a little bit with people have been like how can you look like an absolute moron if you say top players are meta manipulating at this point. So yeah, I think they're just quiet now. There's a lot of players there's a lot of people who still believe that stuff, but they're just quiet now because they look like a moron. They looked like a moron before, but now it's like there's like you can literally just see it. You literally just see that top players are playing what they put in their Metafy groups, or did what if they do like a master class, they're playing what they did a master class on or whatever. What's the best version of Terra Box in your opinion? No clue. I haven't played with the deck at all. All right, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit here. Can I say hi and get a photo with you? I bumped you? Sure. What's the best version of Terra Box in your opinion? Already read that one. Do you think Turtle Bouffalon is a top tier deck? No, I think it's fine though. When I think of like top tier decks, I'm thinking like Terra Box, Dragon Ball. I don't think it's on that level. You doing any future box? Not today. Will you make a cool and fast hand shuffle tutorial video? I probably should, to be honest. Yeah, maybe someday. Are you mad at me? I don't know. It depends what you said in the past. I was just curious about your opinion, Azul. Doesn't matter. You got to take the L. How long is David Dale's timeout? It's always just 10 minutes. What decks do you still have to try out from the new format? A lot. Well, from new decks, not that many. I guess from the new formats, we asked a lot. Like there's just so many decks to try out, to be honest. What's your favorite way to shuffle your deck? And could you show us? I just mash shovel. You said you don't like Poison Arch. If I mention Caesar, you get mad. What is the best Arch partner? I don't know. I haven't played with Arch yet. What do you think about PGX and Ends, Zorak? It's like a card you just really don't want to play, but it might be correct to run in the deck. If I grind Flareon X for this month, should I take it to Milwaukee? The question is just what deck do you want to grind for this month to take to Milwaukee? So change your question around and then you'll know what deck you want to play. Are you practicing for a future appearance on Lake of Rage rapid fire segment? No, but I'll be prepared if it does happen. If you started thinning, would you consider a transplant? A bald Poke player? I don't know. I haven't thought about it that hard. I'm currently 4-1 in tourney with future list. Hazel, do you want to do a challenge? If you win, then you just win. I just want to see if you accept the challenge. If you accept, say yes. If you win, then you just win. What do I win though? Yes. I haven't even tried Future yet. You're an insanely good player. Can I own a Belly Bolt, win a cup? I don't think you have to be insanely good to win with Belly Bolt at a cup. The deck is like fine. What are the characteristics of your ideal dude? Is Meowscarada EX a good addition to any deck? No. I gotta step up. I gotta get stepped up here. Maybe we're getting through all the questions though. What do you think the most underrated skill in the TCG, like prize trading or deck building? It's all the same. Like there's no underrated skill. All the skills develop at the same time. I mean, they should all be valued the same, I guess. But Hazel, I got my midterm test here in like 30 minutes. Wish me luck. I don't think any of them are like undervalued. Will the deck list of the same archetype deck be different in a best of 1 form or a best of 3 format? Will the deck list for the same archetype be different in a best of 1 format or a best of 3 format? No. On average, no. In very like outlying circumstances, yes. What do you think the most underrated skill in the TCG is? There's no one specific most underrated TCG skill. Players who don't fully understand the Pokemon TCG interpret the game differently and underrate stuff. Underrate something. Just different people who don't fully understand the Pokemon TCG underrate one thing over another. But it's like all equal across the board. The way I like to explain it, the way I've been explaining it recently, is like there's some players in the Pokemon TCG who think only the deck, who seem to, like, by the way they talk and they talk about players' results, they seem to think only the deck matters. And it's like, oh, if I just had Tord 60, I would win. Or it's like, oh, no matter what Tord plays, he can win the tournament. Neither of those are true. To be there are many top players that don't play the list. They are recommending 3 to 4 cards off many times. Yeah, but that's because like they put out the article or whatever, but then they still test further. The meta is constantly in motion. That's what people don't understand. Like, if you put out a 60, the next day you could have information that leads you to believe it should be 10 cards different. Now, could you still put out that information? Yeah, if you have time, sure. But like, the meta is literally constantly in motion. Like, I get like so many stupid comments on my YouTube channel where it's like, where I don't even know. It's basically like people just don't understand the meta is constantly in motion, basically. The people just don't understand that the meta is literally constantly in motion. Deck lists are changing like the next day by like 3 cards or something like that. Like, there's no... And that's what's so cool about the Pokemon TCG, but a lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that. Like, someone can put out a 60 today, but then tomorrow it could be 10 cards different. And it could be... but it's all about based on information. It's like, today, the 60 cards they put out could be correct for the information they have, but tomorrow, it being 10 cards different is still correct. And that's like what's the really cool part about the Pokemon TCG is it's like it's always evolving. It's like always ever evolving, but a lot of people just don't understand that. So they feel like there's some kind of like information withholding because of that or something like that. Are there any skills you should practice to become better at the game? Yes, play the game. Hi, so what advices would you give for getting the most optimal progress out on testing and improving for tournament consistently? I don't really have like I don't really have like a quick, easy, concise way to kind of break down like all my thoughts on that, but just play more Pokemon. Do you ever play with followers or subs on streams, or do you always just play random ladder opponents? Pretty much always random ladder opponents. On Twitch, though, you can redeem. There is a channel point redemption to play against me on stream if you want to. Azul says that Dunsparce is bad because he knows it's too good or not, or to not be meta manipulated. True. Are you going to any regionals anytime soon? You can use the command of the title to see which major tournaments I currently plan to go to. Going first or second as Enzorg second. Oh baby, 2 6 prize turns back to back with Hydreigonization spread. XD. Raffle. LMAO. Okay. What's your favorite alt art? The Cleffa. What do you think about my human... Dude, I don't even know. Were you one of the original Little Rascals? So do you think the Flareon EV deck has potential? I want to say yes, but I'm closer to saying no than I would be. Like, some decks I confidently say yes that has potential. The Flareon deck, I'm like I almost want to say no, but I'll still say yes for it. What actually are you considering playing it on stream today? I'm gonna be playing Gardevoir and Bolt today for sure. We'll see what past that. Question, is there a website where you buy your singles from? I use TCG Player currently. Whenever I'm watching your games during your stream or your VODs and my gameplay and sequencing is different from yours, does that mean I am a bad player? No, because I mess up as well. But you should probably try to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, and then try and come up with why you thought what you were doing was better, and then compare the two reasonings, and then try and rationalize which one you think makes the most sense. Let's say you have a 60 today, and tomorrow someone has a cracked Zard 60 that is changing things. Well, the next day your 60 may have changed because you expect Zard to be there when you did it before. Yeah, exactly. How'd you get into Pokemon as well? Going to League when I was younger. What's the Maractus 4 in the Hop deck? Anyone know? Just like early damage poison. I don't know. People are playing a lot of cheesy stuff right now. Does Poison Archaludon got potential? No. Poison packages all suck. What does Flareon power up? I've seen other Eevees or Greninjas. Flareon usually powers up another Flareon. Or like the Sylveon for late game. If you weren't a streamer or a gamer, what profession would you choose? I have no clue. Probably try and do something in like esports in general. This is the first time playing through a big rotation like this. Is it normal that I feel underwhelmed by all the available decks? I don't know if I would say it's normal. I mean, I don't feel that way about the Pokemon TCG, so I can't really relate, but there's less cards to work with, so there's less options and less things to like think about and do and build and look at. So based on like that, it kind of makes a little bit of sense. When you test, do you do it IRL or online? Online. And what's your thought process to find the optimal 60 cards for a deck? Trying to find the best version of a deck that involves 60 cards. When were you planning to decide a deck for Atlanta by? End of this week. Do you no longer get cards from your sponsor? I currently do not have a card shop sponsor, but it is something that I'm looking for in the future, looking for a new card shop to partnership and work with. But I currently do not have a card shop as a sponsor. Maractus is a fun card when your opponent has used resources overextended. Do you think it's annoying when people are extra slow playing on ladder? Yeah, for sure, but like it's reasonable. I play super slow sometimes on ladder, and it's fine to complain about, but yeah, it's like nothing crazy. It's stupid when people are like trying to max out the timer, obviously. Deck building, how do you determine if the deck is bad or is it just played badly? Try and come to the decision if you think you made misplays. The recent controversy around closed lists and limitless. Bro, why are people still talking about this? There's no controversy around closed lists and limitless. Got me thinking about why I struggle with deck building. There's no controversy around closed lists. It's like one. Did anyone like go off of from Mari's initial tweet? Did anyone else like agree with him? When is the video of you of how you store your playables, decks, etc. coming? No clue. I don't know if I'm gonna make one for sure, but I know it's situational. But is it better to run Kieran or a switch card for a retreat lock? Answer: it's situational. I can't answer that. It's meta dependent. It's deck dependent. Like it's matchup dependent. Yeah, I can't answer that question. It's an unanswerable question. Is double or poison box the optimal Archaludon variant? I don't know. I've played zero Archaludon. After we match and you ruin me at Atlanta, will you sign a card along with the match slip? I'm not going to Atlanta. There's no way anyone like agreed with Mari on that take, right? Why are you level 5? Because I prestiged. Yeah, the closed deck versus open deck listing, it's just like the idea that all deck lists or some deck lists or more deck lists should like the idea that all online tournaments should be open deck lists or whatever like the take was is obviously just a bad take. Closed deck list versus open deck list. Closed deck list involves way more skill in the Pokemon TCG. It's not even close. Like it's not even a question. If you think it's a question, I just don't even want to hear it. But yeah, basically, closed deck list takes way more skill in the Pokemon TCG. Open deck list takes less skill, but open deck list makes sense for online tournaments because you can't guarantee that your opponent isn't gonna like switch cards in and out of their deck. So you like open deck lists for online tournaments makes sense because you don't want people like switching decks in between rounds or changing cards in between rounds. But for IRL tournaments, closed deck list is correct. It's the most skill intensive version of the game. Do you think that literally anyone can get to Worlds when playing just in free time and not full time? It depends how much time you have. It's like a very personal question. I think anyone can become good at the Pokemon TCG, but obviously you need some amount of time commitment is necessary. But not everyone has the same amount of free time, so it's like it depends on the free time. Can people change cards in IRL tourneys too? Yes, but there's like random deck checks and stuff. And as you get further into the tournament, if you're being successful in that tournament specifically, then there's a good chance that you will get caught if you are like at the top tables and you're changing cards around. So yeah. You have any suggestions for Greninja EX? No. Publishing after tournaments would be nice. I don't have time for deck building. I mean, that's really, it just depends on what it shouldn't be like a thing where it's like, this should happen. It's just like whatever the tournament organizer wants to do is what they should do. If they just want to keep it closed deck list and never release the lists, that's fine. If they want to do open deck list, that's fine. If they want to do closed deck list, but then they open, the lists become available after the tournament, that is also fine. No one should have a problem with any of those things. Like, they're all fine. It's just whatever the TO wants to do. Thanks. Just want to say thanks for great vids and streams. It's really nice seeing how much you try to answer everyone. Of course, Daniel. Doesn't actually lead to less competitive plays due to the fact that you're basing your decisions to potentially phantom cards. You can't play optimally if you don't know what's in the deck. No, I'm not going to sit here and explain it. Closed deck list is a higher skill ceiling than open deck list. Like, that's all you need to know. I'm not going to explain it further past that. Just know that. Yeah, it's not like a discussion I want to get into today. All right. I've caught up on the questions. Just know, to not sound rude, you're wrong, and closed deck list is higher skill ceiling. If you think open is better, you're bronze and rivals. What deck are you testing at the moment? I gotta pick between. I think I'm gonna start with Gardy. So we need Ralts. It's a good card. It's a good Pokemon. It's easy now. You only have one Ralts to pick from. What do you think of Status Box? I have no idea what that is. We have to have Kirlia. You have to play 2 Kirlia. I see everyone is playing 2 Kirlia. I only want to play 1 Kirlia because Kirlia sounds bad. I see everyone playing 2 because you do need to deal with Badoo. Yeah. One bird told me that the most consistent decks right now are Golden Go and Raging Bolt. Most consistent decks don't matter. All that matters is potential win rate and so I think you misunderstood my tweet. I was referring to limit tournaments not publishing the deck list after the tournament, not open during the tournament. But it's the same thing. My point still stands. If they want to run closed deck list tournaments and then not open the deck list afterwards, like, it shouldn't matter. Like, it's just whatever the TO wants to do. It's whatever style of tournament the TO wants to run. I still think that's a bad take. That, like, they should have to or something. Or they should. Like, yeah, if a TO wants to run a closed decklist tournament and then not release the decklist after, it's like, all right, sure. Does Gardevoir Explorer's guidance nowadays? Some people do. I think that sounds terrible, but I've seen people have been doing it. Blend it? Bro, I hate the idea of Blender. I want to play Unfair Sam because it's the most powerful of the A specs, but I could see Secret Box being correct just based on consistency's sake. We host a tournament. I think it was on your plans. I don't have any plans right now. Maybe someday. I've ran some in the past, but they should have red herring open deck lists where 5 cards in the list are false leads. So it's like 55 correct cards. So you have to figure out what's wrong. What do you think about Klefki and Guardy now? I think it's pretty good. Yeah, Klefki's pretty good. We're gonna play Klefki in here for sure. Can you play no Bravery Charms? Is that a thing? The most popular decks are Polt and Terrabox. Would it worth playing a deck that is favored into both with the trade-off of having 2 bad matches besides those? Of having bad matches besides those? Not if you're bad against everything. You need to be able to beat some of the other stuff. Those 2 decks aren't going to be that popular. Yeah, you need to at least have like some 50. You need to at least be able to like 50-50, like half of the rest of the field probably, but you 100% need Bravery Charm. Bravery Charm is a little wild. Why would you not play Bravery Charm? I don't know. Is it just, I don't know if it's necessary. Do you need Charm for Polt and Clefairy 2 times, guys? Can we not just kind of play it like the Bradner build? Can we not play it like the Bradner build? Is that like not a thing anymore? Cleffa? Well, we want Badoo. I don't think we want Cleffa. I agree with you on that. I made the tweet with the impression that almost all tournaments were keeping lists private. I'm definitely changed my mind. I just kept the tweet up for the discussion. Yeah, for sure, for sure. No, I did see that you came around on your take eventually. You think Computer Search and Dowsing Machine would be played much if they were in the format? I don't know. I don't think about what ifs. Which A-Spec you want to play? I'm not sure, so I'm trying to decide. Unfair Stamp is definitely the most powerful, but yeah. Unfair Stamp is definitely the most powerful, but we playing Bolt today? Some Bolt today? At some point, yeah. I don't think I've seen any no charm lists post row. I mean, you can. It's just difficult to play around Wellspring Snipes and to increase Mew / Clefairy HP. Oh, that's true. Like, just putting him on our basic Pokemon is kind of cool, right? I mean, putting it on Ralts doesn't change anything. But, like, if we, like, Bravery Charm our Monkey Dories, right? That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I actually don't hate that, to be honest. 240 Clefairy? I mean, does that even matter? Aren't you just like one-hit KOing them with your Gardevoir? Aren't you just going Gardevoir one-hit KO your guy with your Clefairy on your bench? I really don't want to play Bravery Charm. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't want to play Bravery Charm at all. But I understand like the potential of it. Let's try. I want to try Zero Bravery Charm. I want to try Zero Bravery Charm. See how it feels, and then we'll see if we put it in. I'm not against it, but it'd be kind of cool if we don't need it, you know? Let's try without. Mew EX. Yeah, I don't know. Do we have to play Mew and Fez for draw power now? Is it like a Mew Fez deck now? Are we an Arvinus research build then? I have no clue. That's where I get a little bit stumped, to be honest. Like, I don't even know. I mean, we need stuff like Poffins. We need Artisan, right? Like what, 2 Artisan? I wanted to try a build without the blender, but I want to play like 4 Vessel. Moonlit Hill? Oh, Moonlit does discard energy. Is that better? Is Moonlit Hill better than the other one though? I forget my tails. I struggle to submit. Yeah, I got you, Pac. Are you gonna play Lily's Clef and Guardy for the Pulp matchup? Yeah, of course. Cycling Road. Yeah, Cycling Road. Is Cycling Road ever better than? Oh, wait. No, so no, I'm not going to do Cycling Road. We're just going to do 2 Artisan. Hill's good if no charms. Did Drifloon rotate? No. Just put Zork in? Oh, genius. What the heck? Roads +1 card feels better than Moonlit. Yeah, Moonlit seems kind of weak, to be honest. Yeah, Moonlit does seem kind of weak. So the value of Evo has fallen off, but you still need Evo to deal with Badoo, right? Is that how we want to play? I thought I added a Badoo. Am I trolling? I must be trolling. Oh, I want Klefki as well, right? The Poffin is like so weak in this deck now. We're only playing 3 Ralts as well. 4 Poffin just feels so weak. You're not any Drifloon anymore? I have no clue. We're gonna find out. Maybe Mimikyu? Nah, Mimikyu's got to be Cheeks for sure. I mean, we play 4 Iono. I kind of just want to go first. I want to choose first, push Klefki, turn 2 Candy Guardian, start attacking. Well, wait, hang on. In this build, maybe I do play 4 Ralts because Guardy's my main attacker, right? Poffin 4 Nest. That's what I was thinking, to be honest, but probably not. Probably not. Super Rod or Stretcher. Honestly, I don't know. Research? I mean, I think it has to be research, right? Like some count of like research and like some research, some Arvin still. Do I ever want to play Devo? What is Devo good against? Devo's good. I mean, Devo seems still pretty good, to be honest. Can we still play a quad Arvin build? Oops, not two. Chill. Or Carmine? Now you're cooking. So at this point, what are we going with as the A spec? Secret box? Dude, unfair stamp just seems so broken. Oh my gosh, unfair stamp. We need some kind of nest though, because we gotta find the freaking Squawky. Honestly, yeah, no, it's never 4 nesty puff. 4 out of 4 research? Chill. All right, we're at 56 right now. E-switch? Sure. Dude, I really just want to play the Bradner build in this format. I'm down for that. That's what I'm feeling right now. Ultra Ball? True. I have no recovery right now. I have no recovery. What the heck? How do you fit everything in this deck? Maybe we can go one less Ralts. And then it's like... I don't even know what we should be playing for recovery, though. Maybe it's just like 4 Night Stretchers? We'll cut the E-switch. We'll cut the E-switch. How many Dark Energies with the 3 monkeys? Got 3. Got 3, 6. Drifloon? Nah, no loons. No loons. I'm not cutting an Iono. No, I cut research before I cut Iono. No Pearl? No shot. I could actually see the Pearl, though, actually, to be honest, but I wouldn't add it yet. Pearl still seems good. Yeah, I don't hate the idea of the Turo, to be honest. An idea on improving in Pokemon when you're already in a high-ish tier, but not where you want to be. Just the idea, like... the idea of even categorizing yourself as, like, already in a high-ish tier, like, just play more Pokemon. Just play more Pokemon. There's no way to calculate if you're at a high-ish tier. So the fact that you're even thinking about that, it means you're already like thinking about the idea of this like incorrectly. Just play more Pokemon. What about swapping 1 research for 1 Carmine? No. Want Drifloon for the Vault matchup? On Streamtail, I don't know if it's enough. No. You want Drifloon for the Vault matchup. I don't. We're not the same. On our live stream yesterday, I got back from the gym. PTCG Live was still down, so I was like, well, I don't know when this is coming back. So I just like went out to do some errands, and then I think it came back around like 1:30ish or something like that, 1 or 1:30. But I was out at that point because I was like, who knows? It could be back up in an hour. It could be back up at 5 or whatever. So now we're sticking around for. I really don't actually want to. You kind of have to play the TM Evo is weird though. I really don't want to play the TM Evo. If we're chaining Curly or chaining Gardevoir, we kind of need it, right? So it kind of makes sense, I guess. You kind of have to play it. Yeah. Secret Box? I'm gonna go with Unfair for now, but I could see Secret Box being better. I really just don't. I want to try to like avoid playing Blender, but Blender might just be the way to go, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, 2 Curlia plus the 1 Evo is just probably correct, to be honest. It's just correct. All right, yeah, I don't know if this list is any good, to be honest. This thing could be terrible. Then chat would be right. So this is actually a broken 60, actually. I take it back. I can't have chat being right out here. Dangerous. Dangerous times. Shouldn't you run 4 Arbor if you're using Team Evo? No, I don't think so. We need it less often. We just need it sometimes. The 4 candy kind of overkill? I don't know. I kind of want that thing turn 2. I'm trying to like candy guard turn 2. I don't think it's overkill. How many Ultra Balls are people playing? Actually, that's what I have a question about now, actually. This list is wild. I'm first. They opened Badingus. I got the Guardies in my hand. Well, with this build specifically, I think playing 3 Guardy makes sense because we have Guardi's like so much are like our main attacker. Like Guardy is like our main attacker, so I think it makes sense to play 3 Gardevoir in this build here. Gee, Dust is it Charizard? That's a tanky Badoo right there. He be tanking. Another Badoo. Is this, oh, is this, is it just Darmanitan in the deck? It's just Darmanitan in the deck? What the heck? I haven't seen this one before. We just chill, I think. I don't really want to give them, I have Gardevoir in my hand, I don't really want to give them +3, so. I guess I could like Candy Dust or KO my Curlia though. That would be really bad. But yeah, what can I do about that though? Like giving them +6 cards is gonna increase the odds of that happening, right? Oh no! We might be in big trouble. Going to Atlanta, play Terra Box. This will be my 5th regional. Dude, no way. They have Candy Pidgeot, Candy. I guess they should need the candy. I mean, the Candy Jack in the hand is still kind of cringe. Oh, my Curly is dead. Go next? No, what do you mean? I'm currently... They're attacking with Badoo. I'm attacking with Monkey Dory. I win the trade. I literally win the trade. I am beating them right now. They can't even attack with their Darumaka. They can't even attack with that thing. We're chilling. We're chilling. Oh, it's just a Badoo deck. It's like the whole deck is just a Badoo thing. Insane, bro. They are absolutely cooking right now. I don't really want to draw a prize card here, though, right? Because it unlocks this guy. Yeah, so we just... I could attach this. No, I'm just going to Ion him. Just hit the Devo. Could hit the Devo, yeah. That script. I don't really want to bench the Mew. Yeah, I'm not benching Mew here. I'm not benching Mew here. What computer are you playing on? My computer. So it's Darmanitan, Pidgeot. You appreciate 13 months there, Mountain Dew. Darmanitan, Pidgeot, Dusknoir. PC. Dude. Oh my gosh. I don't want to just like Devo this thing though. They could go get another rare candy here. Oh, they probably also play Luxray, right? They probably play Luxray. Yeah, they have to have Luxray. So it's Luxray, Darmanitan, Reversal. This is kind of cool, actually. This deck's kind of cool. Dusknoir, Darmanitan, Luxray. I wonder if that's actually good. Azul, you're no longer playing at Atlanta Regionals. What does the... Wait, I'm assuming you're applying to the command. Holy. What does the command say? Like, got me again? I don't even know if my other Curly is in the deck. I'm just gonna chill. If I sent my Guardy list, would you rate? No. Dude, this is an interesting game here. I guess through Dusclops, they can activate their Darmanitan. That's like a way to activate it. Dude, this is gonna be so weird. Okay, there's a Dusknoir. I think they're fine with not attacking you. They just Dusknoir all day. But then I win eventually. Like if they just pop a Dusknoir every time. I guess maybe the fact that I have this in play. Oh, they could like pop this Dusknoir on my Pheasantipity, and then they could KO the Pheasantipity. That's probably what their play is gonna be here. You're not armed for Team Evo? I could, but Team Evo out of Curlier isn't very good here. I'd rather draw into the Curlier and then... Oh, they're going through my Monkey Dory first. Oh, okay. Oh, see, they're just trading 1 for 1, though. Doesn't even seem that good. My Team Evo was also prized. They could have a Duskull still to work with. Or Dusclops, excuse me. I promote a Ralts or the Fez. I feel like it's got to be Fez. No, it's got to be Fez. It's got to be Fez, yeah. Would have been better to Devo's Pidgeot. I think I might wait until he like runs out of rare candy. I don't know. Using Devo there just seemed kind of weak because they were just gonna have candy Pidgeot on the next turn probably. So yeah, using Devo on the last turn was pretty weak. All right, my turn, or what do we got going on here? Another Duskull recovered. Okay. Wait, if they get tails, I get access to items. I didn't even think about that. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good for me. I just win? We are so back. Yeah. Dude, I literally didn't realize. I was like, wait a second. We get like access to our stuff. I can thin this here. I think we draw. I could Super Rod back Monkey Curly at Ralts. I mean, I want the monkey, and I kind of want the dark energy as well. Getting candy. I already have guaranteed Candy Guardy because Arvin finds Ultra Ball. I think I wait on the Super Rod, to be honest. I think I just draw 3 here. Oh, I have Night Stretcher for Monkey Dory anyways, right? That's like better even. I just don't know how I want to tackle this situation, to be honest. I'm just unsure. Very, very unsure. Make my way. Oh, I have to retreat the Pheasantipity this turn, though, so I can't even build up my Monkey Dory here. Unfortunate. So actually, I should probably go, like, maybe third energy. I mean, it's got to be Candy Guardian. Oh, I messed up, though. I could have gotten Badoo here, and I could have just Badooed the Pidgeot, maybe, actually. I could have just Badooed the Pidgeot. Actually, that sounds pretty good. I think that's what I should have done. Should have kept the Poffin, Badoo the Pidgeot. And then next turn I go, like, Monkey Dory, Iono Devo or something. So now I put my Gardevoir in the active and punch them. It seems fine still, right? I think I'm safe to punch them here. I'll have 250 HP. I punch them. That seems pretty safe. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's safe. Are you using an Ultra Ball any Psychic Energies? I maybe should have gotten rid of them, to be honest. Well, I want to keep. I don't want them to like trap my Pheasantipity in the active. Is the reason. There is a reason. They have one candy left. Night Stretcher for Monkey Dory seems fine, right? I could just do that now. I should have Badooed them though. I think this turn. I think I should have actually Badooed them. I think I messed up. I should have Poffin for Badoo them for 10. And they're just kind of chilled. But this is like still okay, I guess. As well, I'll be competing in Atlanta and want to know if I should have my starting board prepped for a Poison Donk if I'm going in blind. I would, yes. I would play as if you could get Poison packaged. We definitely play as if you could get poisoned. I definitely should have Badooed the. I should have Badooed the Pidgeot. Badoo opens up to Dusclops boss play. No though, or would you still have Evo to Ralts? Dusclops boss on what? I think I'm scared of Dusclops boss here. Do they win? No, I don't think they win. Would you consider this a go second meta? I think overall, I think go second happens. Oof, this hand sucks. I was not expecting this hand to suck this bad, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping for something here. They're going after my... Oh wait, they kill my Guardy with this play? I didn't realize my Guardy died to this, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I lived. Oh, shoot. I definitely should not have attacked with Gardevoir. See, attacking with Badoo is so much better here. They draw 3? Holy smokes. Yeah, I just don't have a real win condition here now. Well, that's not 100% true. I can Devo the Pidgeot, but... Holy. Devo the Pidgeot. And then what? Go down to 1. They can't play Reversal right now. They have access to Dusknoir. They can win with Dusknoir. But they don't have another rare candy. I think Devoing this makes the most sense. Oh wait, can I win? No, I can't win. It's got 70 HP. It is still winnable, but I can't win like this turn. I think I'm gonna promote the Monkey Dory. I actually don't know what's correct here. Oh nice, Iono's a good top deck. I want access to the Devo, so I gotta do this. That maybe is fine. No, I can't hit Darmanitan. Does Artisan ever help them that much? I feel like it doesn't help them that much. What if I just item lock trapped this the rest of the game? They probably play like Turo, right? Well, they definitely play a Turo. Is this Darmanitan just stuck? Well, no, I can probably backdraft me eventually, right? That's kind of scary. I'm gonna draw. Well, I want to save the Artisan to potentially combo with Super Odd to get a Ralts into play, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, so we found Devo. And I found Super Rod. I also found Unfair Stamp. I could Unfair Stamp them. But they can draw with Pheasantipity anyways. I'm just hoping they just don't draw like a way to move Darmanitan. Oh, but it becomes Darumaka. But it's still 2 retreat cost. So I can grab Devo. I kind of want to grab Devo Super Rod so I can put the Ralts back. Well, would I just put Ralts back? I could put like Ralts. I can put back Ralts, Klefki, Curlia. Okay. Putting Klefki in the active next turn is actually pretty good. Ralts, Klefki, Curlia. Okay, I like that lineup. And I go Dark, Evo, Artisan. I just have to hope they don't find the Ursaluna knockout this turn. Grab the Ralts. I think I can second monkey, Klefki. I think I can bench second monkey here. Evo and pray. All right, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Dreamdale. No! Into Latios? Dude, just in hand? Get me out of here, bro. We could have played the only thing we could have played Arson and gotten Fair Stamp. It's just kind of unfortunate though. But I did make some mistakes earlier. I made some mistakes earlier. Appreciate the 10 months there. Tyler, appreciate the 8 months there. Cardboard Bliss. Just in hand like that. Didn't even have to Fez draw. Alright, let's go again. I kind of want to. Can we just play this deck with just Arven? No, probably not. The researchers are probably correct. Some kind of Arven, some kind of research. A mix is probably correct. I'm thinking if we could just go to 4 Arven, but probably not. Maybe 2 TBO. Would you coach me for an hour for 300? All right, dude. I'm just gonna time you out, Ethan. You gonna chill? I'll talk to you in 10. Deep breath. Unfair plus Devo would have been good, right? Yeah, but I also need to recover Ralts. Like I need to get Gardevoir online at some point. So I liked the idea of being the Super Rod there because it guaranteed the Ralts. It's like the odds of them having like the get Ursaluna in. I didn't feel like it was that high, but yeah, obviously getting Unfair Stamp would have been nice, but you can't get everything. I'm gonna try going first. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, you could technically draw into all energy and research. That's not a reason to play research. Like that's, I mean, it's like not a reason, but like, yeah, I wouldn't say that's the reason to play research. I'm going first. I do want to get some draw off the Mew here, it looks like, because my hand kind of sucks. And I don't want to get poison donked. Wait, I'm going first. I can't get poison donked. I do want to draw meat with Mew. So open this guy. Do we ever play Squawkabilly in here? Should we ever play Squawkabilly in here? How good is Klefki against Golden Go? Klefki's like really not that good against them, right? It's just not that good. We need a draw with Mew here, so I think we have to give up this. Fail. Buddy Poff. Ralts do. Ralts, Mew, Artisan. Restart for 3. Hey, that's not bad. If they Iron Bundle here, I'd push Badoo, but then I want to get this energy off the Monkey Dory. I think it's correct to retreat into Continuous Coin Toss. I'll retreat into the Mew. I was gonna retreat into the Badoo, but I was like, hold up. They be flipping out here, bro. We can't let that. Can't have that. Is Fluttermane still legal? Should we play a Fluttermane in here? Because this Fluttermane's cool. It's not about being optimal, it's about which cards have the best drip. True. Fluttermane's legal. I don't know if it's worth it though. I mean, Fluttermane would be good. Flutter would be good in Mirror. It'd be good up against Golden Go. It could be okay against Dragapult, but it's not really something we want to use against Dragapult. So would it ever be worth it? Double Badoo in Guardy? Probably not. I don't think I'd play Double Badoo in Guardy. One is probably enough. Damn, they be cooking like that, bro. Chill, chill. I'm going for the coin. You could knock on my Mew EX. That's 2 prize cards. Go for the prize cards. Oh, dude, my hand was actually Candy Gardevoir. My hand is still Candy Gardevoir. But, I don't think I'm going to Candy Gardevoir here, though, actually. I think I'm just going to chill. I think I'm just going to get a Vessel. Vessel away Psychic, get a Dark, attach Dark to Monkey. And just chill, and then run to Badoo and just like Badoo them. Badingus them. Dingy. Go Vessel, leave the Devo in the... Oh, that's not Vessel? Dude, what? Dude, how? How did I think this was Vessel? I was like, let me get that Vessel real fast. Oh my gosh. Do I Evo here then at this point? Maybe I Evo. It's weird because this energy can get like trapped on the Badoo, which is kind of weird. Yeah. I mean, it seems fine to go for the Evo play here. It's just bad. It's like so bad. That's so bad, man. It's so bad. This is awful. Also, Mew being in play is pretty awful as well, but... And not establishing that dark energy ahead of time is all... Yeah, there's so many things that are awful right here, to be honest. You're fine, your opponent's playing Dunsparce? True, I did forget about the Dunsparce factor. My opponent's deck does suck. Honestly, it's a very good point. It's a very good point. I think they maybe whiffed the attack as well, so that gives me like an extra turn to work with. I feel like you must always have Mew on the bench though, unless I'm wrong. What do you mean? Just like you always have to have it on your bench? You don't need to. When is Atlanta Regionals? Next weekend. So, dude, right, their own Monkey Dory is pretty annoying. How do I win? How do I beat them if they have a Monkey Dory? All the damage I'm gonna spread to play for Devo just doesn't work now, right? It's like I have to Scream Tail that thing. It's like I have to go with a Scream Tail route or something. My bench is so clogged already. We'll see how things go from here. Definitely kind of awkward. Definitely kind of awkward. All right. There's the pass back. I mean, we'll buy some time here for sure. If I move 30 damage over there, they move 30 back. How's this work? I could go. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Vessel. I'm gonna struggle to find the Devo if I don't take it, but like other stuff is gonna be played before I want the Devo anyways. And if I draw research, I don't want to lose my Devo. So I'm gonna go just Vessel here. I want the Nest Ball. Artisan might be in play for the rest of the game. I actually just don't know. Oh, they play Artisan themselves. What else would they play? Like a Jamming Tower, maybe? Yeah, so I think I do give up the Nest Ball here. Get Psychic Dark. And then I'm going to Earthen Vessel away. A Psychic. Get Dark. My third Monkey Dory is prize, so probably Dark Psychic. Then I think I go attach. Evolve. I don't want to do 30 because I don't want the Monkey Dory back. This is, yeah, we're just big chilling now. This is just big chilling. Hanging out, you know, having a good time. You know what it is. That's a lot of golden go. That's the squad right there. Yeah, dude, for like this matchup, mirror match, I kind of want a Flutter Mane. I do kind of want a Flutter Mane. This match and the mirror match are like the main reasons. Mimikyu would be good here? Not really. They would just either Gust around it, Iron Bundle around it, or just run into Monkey Dory and punch it with Monkey Dory. I promise you, Flutter Mane is such an insane attacker in this deck, it's worth it. I believe you. Well, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. Dude, this energy being stuck on Badoo is like so criminal. So criminal. How the fuck did Guardy get to the other side of your bench? Yo, he'd just be jumping around like that. It's crazy like that. Actually, yeah, how the fuck did it do that? It was on this side, and then I used the ability, and then it went to the right side. It's literally... He's just jumping around. Yo, chill! Going after my dude like that? Bro, calm down, bro. You're ridiculous. That is silly. This here, obviously. I mean, eventually I have to, like, do something, I guess. I guess these are situations where Turo's kind of good. But... like, unlock my board, because my board is kind of locked. Oops. Save the do, save the do. They attached metal to the bench. I don't know why. Do they ever just like deck out? Is this like, is it gonna come down to deck out or something for some reason? Yeah, is this ever just gonna come down to deck out? Odds of not prizing any of their gimme ghouls and golden ghosts is 59%, but it feels like it should be closer to 5. Sorry, 40%? No, 59. I'm confused. They might play Iono. Yeah, but oh, that's true. Their hand is huge. Yeah. Oh, they already are down 1 Iono though. They might play 2 though. They might play 2. Was he scheming? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Are they looking for a Gust kill 2 prizer? Maybe. Maybe they're just setting up for Gust kill my Guardy. Which means I should just try and swing first. If I think they are doing that, I should just swing first. If I think that's their scheme here. I hate losing my Badoo to the Monkey Dory, though. That's like so many prize cards to go there. They have to be like setting up for that, right? Like, well, they have 3 energy in play. I don't know if that's true, actually. I think that's got to be part of their plan, though. They got to be scheming that for sure, right? How many energy do I have in here, too? I think I'm just going to get aggressive. Swinging with Guardy here feels pretty weak. But I feel like I gotta do it, man. My board is just so screwed because I had to use Mew for draw power and then I used Badoo. Maybe I just should have not used Badoo. And this energy's stuck on this stupid Badingus as well, too. This whole game is a dingus now. Yeah, I'm just gonna get aggressive here. Just see what happens. You can swing with Monkey. Oh, I could have swung with Monkey here, actually. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's fair. Reasonable, reasonable. Reasonable take. So with Monkeys retreating to Dangle with energy attached, I don't know. Yeah, but then I don't have a 2 prizer in my active. The problem is that I have the Gardevoir in my active, more so than anything. We'll see how it goes, though. We'll see how it goes. I want to set up for like a big team Devo play, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. If I played Fluttermane, it'd be pretty easy. If I played Fluttermane and my bench wasn't screwed over, I'd be feeling pretty confident with that play, but less confident in this situation for sure. And like also, I think I'm gonna go into Screamtail next turn. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go into Screamtail next turn. We'll see though. If I go into Screamtail, I'm stuck with 1 Guardian on my bench. If they get Boss KO, I'm in trouble. Two off E-Search Pro. Yeah, Guardy dead. Yeah, Guardy was always dead here. That was never a question. That was never a question if my Guardy would survive or not. It was always cooked. Dude, I really wanted them to kill my Badoo. I really wanted them to kill my Badoo here. Unfortunate. This was a weird choice though, attaching Metal Active, because now I can go like Counter Catcher this one, Screamtail this one, something like that. Dude, Badoo, let go of the energy, bro. Just let it go, man. Give me that back, little bastard. All right. I don't know. We gotta get lucky here. Let's go for it. Good top deck. Let's see what happens. Counter catch the Monkey and Screamtail? No, this thing just retreats if I counter catch it. I want to make things as awkward as possible. No, no, no. Dude, what? really want to draw into an energy so I could hard retreat another energy into the discard pile here. It's too awkward, man. My bench is too awkward. This feels like impossible to win. Bench is too awkward. If my bench wasn't so awkward, I'd be feeling way more confident. My bench is just max awkward. There's maybe on the active actually made more sense there. I feel like actually on that one on the active made more sense. Getting close. We're getting close. Would have been fine to float the extra energy on the Gardevoir. I don't know, maybe. I didn't feel like it based on my current situation, but it wouldn't have been terrible. I don't think it would have been terrible for sure. It wouldn't have been terrible. Not have been terrible. I absolutely hate how slow it is to use Guardian's ability. It is so slow. It is so slow. Ooh, yeah. We aren't killing Monkey? No. I could have killed Monkey there. I could have killed Monkey. I didn't really think about it too hard, to be honest. I could have killed it. I just think it's like, I feel like they're gonna be able to recover it. Move 2 damage over. I don't know. I'm not really that scared of the Guardy. I don't know. Maybe, or the Monkey. I could have killed the Monkey though. KO1 do helps you. Why would they do that? It definitely seems like a misplay. Yeah, KO1 my do definitely seems like a misplay for sure. For sure. We don't have Iono in hand, unfortunately, so that's like going to be a big card to find on this next turn. They could not build another Monkey to attack, no? Oh, that is true. Well, no, they could. They could get like Switch or Turo. That is true. That would make it harder for them to build another Monkey. Yeah, KO and Monkey might have been correct actually there. I maybe did misplay with that. That might have been a mistake actually. It's fair. Very fair, very fair. Do I still have my Super Rod left? Lavencia. Sure. I mean, that's all 3 of their metal energy accounted for here. So... now I just go counter catcher this one and spread again, right? I feel like that's got to be the play. Oh, what did I just do, bro? Why didn't I push Gardevoir? Dude, I just like... All right, I'm throwing. Yeah, obviously I should have pushed Gardevoir there. Actually, like, a default send up the free retreater. I can just give these up at this point. And this schmuck out of the deck. Oh, I could have not taken that. I could have drawn with Mew, actually. Dude, I threw again. So I can play, bench, draw with Mew first. Okay. I don't have another attacking option here. I should have not taken the Clefairy. Also, I should have pushed up the Gardevoir. Okay, Iono. I have no recovery left, so I prize Nitro and Super Rod. I need to draw back into the TM Devo as well. Which means maybe I should just play... Actually, no, Iono guarantees me it here, right? No, dude, that was so bad that dude, I messed up so bad. If I put Gardevoir on the active, I need Gardevoir on the active. Oh, I still flipped the script to work with you as well. I also just don't have a... Am I just Devoing this turn? 1, 2, 3. But then I should have... I don't want to Devo this turn. But I don't have enough damage to build up. So awkward now. I don't have anything good to send in my active here. I have nothing good in my active here. I need to push my Gardevoir into the active there. Why not? Because I want to Devo all the golden goes in one turn. You need Drift Loom? Thanks. That's really helpful right now. I need max damage here. Shoot, not putting my Gardevoir in the active is criminal, man. I may as well confuse this guy, though, still. Win lost tracker with Guardy? I don't know, I don't keep track. I understand when Gardevoir went in the active was correct. Because I accelerate 2 energy onto the Gardevoir, then I retreat it, so I build up damage without leaving energy in play. Because now I have 3 energy on my Gardevoir that's trapped on my Gardevoir. But I don't want this energy trapped on my Gardevoir. I want this energy in my discard pile so I can do whatever I want with it with my Gardevoir's ability to build up more damage. So I put energy in play, build up damage, retreat the energy off, and then put the energy back in play again, build up more damage. But I pushed up Mew that has free retreat cost, which doesn't put energy in the discard pile when I retreat it. And now we're going to lose a monkey? I mean, we could. If it happens, it happens. I'm hoping it doesn't. Why not Devo? Because it leaves them with a Golden Go in play. I don't think I can afford to leave them with a single... Even just one Golden Go I think is too many. They will have boss here. Joe still needing guarding? Seems like it's still pretty good. I don't know if we need it though. I need to put Fluttermane in here. I want Fluttermane in here. Devo takes out 3 Dango, right? Yes, Devo takes out 3 Dango, yes. I don't want to leave them with their 4th Dango. I'm scared of that 4th Dango. Scary guy. They're digging pretty deep here. I think taking out 3 Dango with Monkey and Active is fine though. I just don't have a great way to... No, because then if they just... That activates Pheasantipity. I'm trying to get... Well, I guess they lose 3 Dango, so that's all they're drawing on. It might have been okay. It might have been okay. It might have been okay. Maybe playing for the full Wombo combo is not correct. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. But I feel like I can play for the full Wombo combo, so I'm going to play for it. I could see it. They also had Dodondraw. They did have Dodondraw as well, yeah. Let's see though. Let's see what they got. What? Why? What are you doing? Pack it up, buddy. One, two, three, four, five, six. I think I have one Iona left as well, right? I was for sure getting the Dunny X'd. Oh, I could get the Dunny X'd. Oh no. If they get bossed Dunny X, holy. That'd be kind of epic, I'm not gonna lie. So it can kill my Mew, right? Yo, dude, the Dun boss? The Dunny X boss? I'm cooked. Let me first body all their gimmies though real fast. The whole squad going down. It's free. Ed prize 4th metal. Nobody plays 4th metal. Everybody plays 3. Your deck doesn't have room for 4 metal, especially if you have Lavencia in there. Dude, I could have 2 more energy in my discard pile right here, man. Ugh. I'm trolling, man. I'm trolling. I know them. Yeah, me too. What does this do? One of heads on your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage. Oh! Holy. If they dig, I win. Because I can double Monkey Dory the Donspars. The dig is definitely not the correct play here. Does it do something I don't think it does? That's a dub, baby! Let's go! Broken deck, man. This deck is insane, man. It's so broken. I have an energy in there, right? I guess I could always research one away as well, though. Although, is the not... the dig angle is still probably correct because they just have to hope I misplay, I think. The dig angle is correct because they have to hope I misplay. But it's still optimal to dig here. You have to hope I don't see the double Monkey Dory play. Which, honestly, I've missed similar things in the past. Like, I made the mistake of, like, not playing around similar things in the past. So. Alright, we could have devoed the triple golden. The only thing we could have done was triple gold. No, I still like the other play more, to be honest. I like playing it slower more. Well, I don't know. I kind of like it a little bit more, but I'm actually not sure, to be honest. Me when Azul misplaces slash loses. You tried. Me when Azul clutches. Yo, we won. We did it. Dub for everyone. Add Flutter. Yeah, we'll get Flutter in here. I'm down for some Flutter main. Will you mind switch to on launch? Probably. I mean, the list felt pretty good besides that, to be honest. I don't know how much I like the unfair stamp. What's that main do? I mean, why play it? I mean, what does it do? I know what it does. Oh, for Devo setups against Mirror Match and gonna set up Devo plays against Mirror Match and is setting up Devo plays against Mirror Match even like a thing? Doing Devo plays? Yeah, just set up better for Devo plays is basically it. I don't know if that's like correct, but if she's 19 months there, you have to D. I'm down to like maybe drop 1 rare candy. What do you think about Tank Terapagos? I think it seems pretty good. I think pretty good. Seems like a pretty good deck. I'm gonna get some food after this game. You can shunt their Guardian the active with main. Oh, that's true. Oh, and people aren't playing Turo now, right? Wait, is that like a broken play for Mirror Match, actually? Is a broken play in Mirror Match, like, let them get ahead, countercatcher their Gardevoir, trap it in the active with Flutter main? Holy. Is Brilliant Blender a good option? Yeah, Brilliant Blender is pretty good in Gardevoir. I think Unfair Stamp is the most powerful A-Spec option. Why is Flutter packaged with Devo often? Because it's a spread attack. Which is the active spread damage to the bench to set up for the Devo plays. Honestly, with this deck, I don't really mind going first or second. I just don't really care. Whatever my opponent gives me, I think I'm just like kind of fine with. What are they playing? Dark, Penny, Boss, Iono. Terapagos? The Penny's the thing that's throwing me off. Does Tank Terapagos play Penny? Because it could be dark. Any... Seems like Tank Terapagos. That's just opening... Well, I wasn't going to put it out there, and then it just kind of floated out there. All right, sure. Oh, another mulligan. Ghostwick. Oh, it's spread. It's Hopsization. Of course. All right, seems fine. It seems like a pretty good matchup, right? If we can set up. Yeah, it all comes down to if we can set up. Oh my squad. Got the whole freaking squad in here, man. Okay, they punch, they do 120. How can I most take advantage of the fact that they're gonna punch my active for 120? I actually just don't know. I'm gonna do this. They could be playing Prime Catcher, so I definitely want a second Ralts. I think I'm just gonna push Klefki here and just like kind of sacrifice it. I'm gonna go Ralts, Monkey Dory, Klefki, push Klefki active. Also, they could be playing like a Squawkabilly build and like they're gonna get the kill, but like it's fine, I think, right? We saw Secret Box on the Mulligan, FYI. Oh, did we? Oh, okay. If does shut off 30 damage. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever I push up here just basically dies. I gave them Artisan to find Snorlax, so it's like they just need the tool card and they kill anything besides Mew. But I don't really want to let them punch Mew for 120 damage. That sounds kind of annoying to come back from. I think just giving them, just sacrificing here makes the most sense. And then actually, honestly, depending on what I draw off the Iono, plus, I don't even know if, I don't really want to put Pheasantipity in play. I think I'm going to get Badoo, put down Badoo with TM Evo and Psychic Energy. Oh, they have their own Monkey Dories, that's right. But that's fine, though. If he shuts off Snorlax, though. Yeah, but shutting off, like I said, shutting off Snorlax doesn't matter. If they have a choice band, they kill the Klefki. It's weak to metal. The grabber? Yo, chill! That has to be terrible, bro. There's no way. You get it off your secret box? Dude, there's no way. The grabby is insane. Ooh, into the research. Oh, they could whiff. They could actually whiff. It's unlikely, though. It is unlikely. But if they have to attach a dark energy, I like to see the dark energy come to the... If they can whiff the tool card. If they whiff tool card, I'm feeling pretty good. Grabber versus Owls is going to be the future bet. Oh, true. That actually is kind of cute. Do you think that Station Monkey has potential in this meta? I like it a lot, but I don't know if it's worth investing time into. Yeah, I think it's got potential. Yeah, the Grabber versus the Owls. That's funny, actually. That is funny. That is funny. So I got the TM Evo in hand. Maybe I just push Mew. Oh, but no, I want to attach the energy. That's actually awkward. I could push Ralts, right? I could push Ralts with TM Evo and energy, although that's like not optimal, obviously. Yeah. I mean, I'll push Mew and see what we top deck here for sure, and then we'll decide from there. I could go TM Evo to Ralts. I could retreat to Ralts, go TM Evo energy, and then we'll see what we draw off the Iono, of course. Yeah, I think we do that, right? Just go this, attach the Psychic, the Iono. Obviously, the hand is dead. And thin it out. Could get annoying with Counter Catcher this turn. If I bring up the Snorlax, I mean, they probably, we know they play Penny, they probably play Switch. But honestly, I don't know what other turn I'd be waiting for to use it. Let me do this real fast. Let me cycle the deck a little bit. Grab a Psychic. Rid of a Psychic. I honestly kind of want to grab a Dark Energy because I do want one of those for next turn. Got double Curly. I got Gardevoir. So then I grab the Dark. Next turn. Use this. Grab a Ralt so I can Evo double Ralts over. Turn a Brain. 30 from here. Probably just to the Tatsu because it's the weakest thing. I capture the Snorlax. Restart for 2. I am taking a hit on the restart. I maybe just shouldn't have grabbed the Dark there. Like, so that feels pretty bad. Oh. I should have maybe valued just the card draw higher, to be honest. That goes though. What if we built this deck more to play on our team? What if we played like a 3-3-3 Guardy line and played Nowhere Candy? Would that ever be fine? What do you know the interaction is ruling between Lily's Clefairy and the tool that removes weakness? Lily's Clefairy. I don't know what question you're asking, to be honest, Falcon. The interaction between Lily's Clefairy and the tool that removes weakness. Oh, I see what you're saying. If you don't have weakness, it doesn't matter if your weakness is Dragon type. Your weakness is Dragon type, and then it's removed. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. If you don't have weakness, you don't have weakness. So it doesn't matter if your weakness is Dragon or a different type of weakness. You just don't have weakness anymore. Bro, how's Guardy holding up here? So far, so good. No complaints. Hopefully this Snorlax stays stuck for a turn. Honestly, my hand still sucks, even if it does stay stuck. Okay. Okay, pretty good. Now, it actually still sucks that we have this research in our hand. I may as well just knock this out, right? This game is definitely just like over at this point. Like they just don't have a real win condition anymore. I kind of want to, like, they didn't do anything last turn, so I kind of want to take away the Tatsugiri as well. I should KO the Tatsu here for sure, right? All back. I could have got Mimi actually and attacked with the Mew into the Snorlax to do 140. Ooh. Then I leave the Mew in the active with a with actually no, actually hold up, I think the Mew play was actually the better play. The more I think about it, I should have attacked with Mew into this, hit it for 140. That was 100% the better play. I actually trolled here because my Mew still just can't die. 120. I guess double Monkey Dory could get it. Yeah, I guess. All right, it could die. It could die. It could die. That play would have been cute though, I guess. This is fine as well though. But yeah, the Mew play was decent still, because I don't care if the Zacian did come up and kill my Mew. I don't think I care that much, even based on the current prize trade. I think I'm still like at the advantage. So. Been fine, I think. Energy gets stuck on Mew though, so it can't, so it can get tough. I mean, it's not really stuck. If they don't kill it, I'm just gonna copy Brave Slash and knock them out. Like, I think I'll be okay. Actually, that's what I'm doing next turn, anyways. Right? I'm just gonna go Brave Slash, knock them out, play around cram turns, go from there. Yo, appreciate the 5 months there, splash photo. Yeah, I think because of Zacian's attack, energy can't really ever get stuck on Mew. Yeah, it's not like, yeah, not stuck, not stuck. And that's what we just do here. We just nuke this thing, right? All right, easy dub. I don't feel pretty good so far. Yeah, I wonder if we could play. I wonder if we need. I don't know. There's definitely a different way to play this. What if we played like a 2 candy? What do you feel Hopstack is missing to be more competitive? I don't know. I don't concern myself with what ifs. I have River Room in the deck. Thoughts? I don't hate it, but it can get stuck. Then you have to play like Turos and stuff, which is like annoying because it's 2 retreat costs. I've been at the loop for a while. I'm guessing Ancient Box is dead now. Actually, I don't actually know for sure. Like if there's a version of Ancient Box that doesn't feel truly miserable. For sure. Harvard Dustner when? I'm not gonna be ever doing it, but Honestly, 4 Snowy Mountain seems better on hops than Postwick. I could no, probably not. The plus 30 damage isn't like... No, the plus 30 damage is actually super relevant for a cram. No, you're just capping. You're literally just trolling. At first I was about to be like, actually, maybe it's not that bad. Because like the Zacian hitting for like 90 or 120, the difference in that doesn't matter that much. But your cram hitting for 30 less is actually a pretty big deal. Yeah, you got to be trolling on that one for sure. I mean, this feels pretty good so far. I'm not having complaints. We're just like a Fez deck now, which kind of feels silly, but for like Fez Mew draw power feels a little silly, but the deck's still good. Why Fluttermane? I was like a spread attacker to set up for Devo, Team Devo. Trying to think about like what else I'd want to change about this deck. I wanted to like try and find the perfect balance of like TM Evo / Red Candy. I feel like I'm gonna end up on Secret Box, to be honest. We have Unfair and Stamp in here currently, but I feel like I'm gonna end up on Secret Box. I'm gonna go make some food. I'm hungry, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna make some food, and then we're gonna do some more Guardy games. There's a lot to piece apart here, to be honest. There's a lot to think about with Guardy still, it feels like. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right. Complete 2 matches in trainer trials without conceding. Use 2 attacks from... I don't want to play 3 item cards. Where's my Discord? Exclamation point Discord. Did you bring us food? I did not. I didn't bring enough to share. I'm sorry. Not bring enough to share with the whole class. Azul played it on Source and Guardy? Nah, you'd be 8. Went second. I could just open the Monkey Dory, right? I'm gonna open Flutter here. I'm actually not sure what's correct, but... Alright, slow start. That's fine. As we'll play Poison Package Guardy. Poison Package Guardy. Why would you ever lead Monkey over Flutter? Because if you don't want Flutter, and then it gets stuck on your bench and it's just in play the whole game. But usually you could probably find time to attack with a Flutter. Bro, what is this, bro? That Badoo is crazy tanky, bro. That can't be legal. This guy's a freaking tank. Okay. Get up there and start slapping. Final boss Badoo. I mean, I guess I should do this. Does it do it by default? No, it doesn't. In turn, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be a game for sure. No, this has got to be fake. This isn't real. All right. Still nothing. We'll get there eventually, though. What are you eating? Potatoes, eggs, and strawberries. Sure. If I can top deck a Ralts, we can just like evolve it over 3 turns. I don't really want to research this hand away. Why the Paradox Rift bios get deleted? I must have by accidentally deleted it. I didn't mean to. In the future, though, they shouldn't be ever be deleted because it's through. I'm doing them on Limitless now. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're gonna be here forever. Okay, we found an artisan. So, how are y'all doing today? So, all right. Do de-tankify everything, but I think it's probably correct, right? I can actually kill this. Seems good. I can't come up with a reason. I can't come up with a reason to not kill it, so just gonna do it. Was your opponent even playing? I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. Poison box. It's just all poison. Let's get our monkeying around. Definitely seems that way, yeah. Isn't it more fun to not know your opponent's deck? Not specifically, no. Well, we have Ultra Ball now, so we can go with Curly, I guess. This seems like it's just over. Had a bad headache and was throwing up. Went to the doctor. He prescribed me a Brute Bonnet, a Ancient Booster, and a pet, and a Mochi. No Petront though. Interesting. Not the full combo. You try a 101 Pidgeot outline in this? I don't think we have bench space. Yeah, I don't think we have bench space for that, to be honest. The doctor was a Petront. The doctor is the Petront. Okay. Ultra Ball. I mean, isn't this just like unlosable once we set up? Am I missing something? I'm probably not missing anything. Probably not missing anything. This does seem unlosable once we finally set up here. For some reason, I thought I had Mew EX in play. I don't know why I thought that. Obviously, we don't. Do you ever Pidgey and Guardy? I don't think so, no. Anyone's getting a glitch where they get stuck on the Battle Pass screen? Second time in 2 days for me. That one's never happened to me before. What MMR is this? Some MMR. Low Arceus. I think I'm at like 15 something, 1550. Discord link is saying invalid. If Discord link says invalid, it's something on your end. Well, it usually is. Let me confirm. I will confirm. Yeah, the Discord link works fine. There's something weird with Discord links where like I don't know what it causes it, but like it just doesn't work for some people. I don't know what that causes though. But yeah, the Discord link works fine. It might be discoverable. I don't know if my Discord is discoverable, but it's called the Sewers, so you can look that up. Not spread damage against this deck? Holy hell. Why? It doesn't matter. They only have Monkey Dories to spread back. If I put 6 damage on 1 Monkey Dory or 3 damage on 2 Monkey Dories, it doesn't change anything. Literally the same thing. If you've been in the server before and left, it will say invalid. Oh, is that the reason? Dude. Oh my gosh, this is such a headache. This is criminal. Literally criminal. Oh my gosh. How much damage is on this? Am I trolling? I have 20 HP left, okay. I think I just KO'd up a Monkey Dory here, right? I have 10 on me now. I have 3 energy in here. Yeah. Sure, just KO'd up a Monkey Dory, right? Seems good. Oh, I'm confused. Oh! Dude, I didn't realize I was confused. I forgot. No. All right, push Guardian, chill. It might still be the correct play though, to be honest. I guess I could have retreated to a Monkey Dory and attacked with a Monkey Dory. Maybe that was better. I maybe should have attacked with a Monkey Dory. Possibly. It's pretty funny. Overcooked. Can you blast one with energy on it? I was. What do you mean this one's gonna die? I didn't have enough damage to KO this one, if that's what you meant. Unlucky. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, I guess. Let's see what they do from here. I think we're still in an advantageous spot, though. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm losing. Okay. Now I might be losing. Them KOing a Monkey Dory here is pretty bad for me. That's not good. The Monkey Dory going down is not good. I still have no options. I don't love this situation. We'll see what our top deck is, though. Hopefully we get some kind of draw power or something. I need something here. We do need something. That is double Monkey Dory from my side. Seems good enough, to be honest. We'll see what the prize card gives me as well. Ooh. Very nice. Wait, did I die by poison? Oh, I should remember. I did not. I don't have my third dark energy. Oh, it's in the discard pile. Okay. How do I want to play this? I could get Klefki, push Klefki. It shuts down all of their abilities. They punch you for 60. I have to retreat, move the 60 over. Key seems kind of cute. Maybe we could do something with the key here. Let's just grab the key and retreat to the key here. Well, I could get like, I could get Screamtail as well though, and just like KO this with Screamtail. Just KO this thing with Screamtail is also like pretty good, to be honest. I'd have to put enough damage on me where they could KO me back. I could go get Fez and just draw with Fez, I guess. Sure, let's do that. I should have waited on this Vessel actually. If I draw into Super Rod, I'd want to be able to get access to my third Monkey Dory. It's fine though. Be all right. He dies unless you do 20 to yourself. No, we just attach retreat. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Dude, it's literally a Monkey Dory deck. What is going on? Oh my gosh. That is true as well. The Guardian says we can't KO ourselves. Might just Ultra Ball from Mew and draw with Mew. I don't even know. I go attach active. They have a max of 90 damage on their side. I do want to heal this. I go like 30 from the Klefki to the active. And then 20 from the active to this one, I guess. A knockout. And the max they can do next. Oh no, they can. If they get a Dark Entry, they can KO me. But there's nothing I could have done about that. Oh no, I could have put the 20 more on the active. Oh, I messed up. I should have put the 20 damage on the active so they have less damage to work with. I should have dumped it all on the active and knocked them out. Because now they have 20 here and 30 here to work with, which means they can KO my active this turn if they find a Dark Energy. But yeah, I should have put it on the active. I like initially saw the play and then I let it get away from me. Yeah, I definitely let it get away from me there. If they find that dark energy. Okay, Night Stretcher's good. And get back something. See what else they drew here. Just no dark energy. No dark energy one time. It's if they just lose if they don't have dark energy here. Insta loss. Insta L. Is Charizard good? No. I need 100 retreat. Okay, we're safe. So I can move. I can retreat. No, I can Gardevoir accelerate to Klefki. Retreat Monkey Door to Klefki. Move all the damage off Klefki to the active, and then Joust knockout. You put 60 on them. Won't Badoo KO with poison? Oh, they put the damage on the Klefki. The damage on the Klefki is correct from them. That's a good play, actually. But it doesn't really matter too much. Oh. 3-3. Oh, wait. Dude, how did I miscount their HP remaining? Turns off your monkey also. I would monkey before I retreat to the key. Dude, how did I miscount their damage there? I just, like, fully miscounted. Whatever. All right, Flutter. Flutter time. Are you gonna play any other decks today? At some point, yeah. We should move it all off the active, right? I can like kill the Mimikyu. Seems worth it, right? Just get rid of it. Wait, what if I had done it here instead? Oh, I could have killed the fucking other Monkey Dory. That's definitely better. Oh well. Yeah, oops. Yeah, Flutter Mimikyu is way less of a threat than the Monkey Doors are way bigger threats for sure. What do you think is the biggest issue with Mamoswine? I don't know. like in terms of what? Like something that the deck is missing that we're hoping that gets printed, or just in terms of like this is what we need to work on to make Mamoswine better? Work on? Probably just consistency, to be honest. Yeah, probably just consistency. You do enough damage. Usually you get set up more often. Yeah. How does Zora compare to Dragon Ball and Radiant Ball in your opinion? I don't know. I don't really understand the question. Like, why are you picking out like those two decks specifically? Dude, honestly, I don't feel like I missed Refinement that much. Like, did Refinement ever really matter, bro? Because I just don't feel like it was that big. Like, I don't feel like I'm missing it that much. We haven't played that many games, obviously, but like, it was good, but like, do we care? I mean, they opened Cleffa. I was gonna go get Klefki, but is this even a Klefki angle? I might just get second Rolls. Let's play decks in my locals. I mean, what do you mean? How do you compare? I don't understand the question. What do you mean by compare? Let's just go with second Ralts. I'm not sure actually what the best thing to grab is there. Because they have a Cleffa, so I think they're a slower deck. So I don't really want to go get Klefki, basically. Is the reason for no Drifloon that you have Clefairy for the big dragons? No, not specifically. It's just I'm trying to make a build work without Drifloon. The reason there's no Drifloon is because I want to try and make a build work without Drifloon work. That's it. But like, even if you play Drifloon, you would still play Clefairy. Like, Nolis is... I mean, I would assume Nolis is not playing Clefairy. Unless Dragapult just all of a sudden became not meta, but... that do be Charizard. I think I just get the Monkey Dory now. Because I want to build up these energies. I should check my prize cards a little bit better there. Oh, this is where I want it. Oh, shoot, I messed up. This is definitely where I want Badoo. Badoo is way more important for me to get this turn than get an energy on a Monkey Dory. And no Badoo. Punished. Could Team Evo to a Guardy here. Seems fine, to be honest. Because if they idle me next turn, I don't guarantee I have the Guardy. And I don't think I'm going to get... I don't think they're going like Candy Zard boss get my Guardy. Yeah, Badoo is 10 times more important here than getting a stupid Monkey Dory with an energy. But as in, do you think Zoroark would insta-lose be decent or favored against those decks? Raging Bolt's unfavored, Dragapult's favored. I think Dragapult with no Brave Charm, Drifloon feels so good. Brave Charm, Drifloon feels so good. Is it not the same? But they still have the same play where they just counter catch around and get a 2-prize turn, right? Why are you attacking the Dragapult with a Drifloon? Attack it with your Gardevoir. Dude, if you're attacking a Drifloon with your... If you're attacking a Dragapult with your Drifloon, you're just misplaying. What's your opinion about Terrazard? I think it's bad. I'm currently running a 2-2 line of Dunsparce into Dunsparce and Gardevoir, and it feels pretty nice for extra draw. It doesn't seem terrible. Dude, I can't believe I didn't use Badoo here, man. That is such a throw. Badoo is like... It's not even a question. Badoo is just like the play there. You just Badoo. Just do it. They don't have the Zard yet, though, which is nice. What are your thoughts on Palafin? It's terrible. We might still go into Badoo on this turn, to be honest. We'll see. I'm actually not sure what I'm going to do here. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying. That's definitely a play that's annoying. I have 0 energy in my discard pile. If we top decked a Psychic there, that would have been so sick. Bench Flutter. I'm gonna go Artisan for... Oh, I shouldn't have done this yet. Because I don't know if I want Monkey Dory or Badoo, depending on what I draw. I'm just gonna get the Monkey Dory and assume... Like, I'm just gonna hope I can get a Badoo. I'm just gonna hope I can get like Vessel Energy, Badingus or something, just Badoo them. I am able to retreat here, which is still good, but... I should probably go like this, actually. I don't want to kill this, though. I just want to leave this on their bench, right? My hand is dead. Not being able to Badoo here is really bad. Dude, I keep not doing. I don't really want to run to... I should just run to Ralts here, I think. It seems fine. I'm okay with this. I don't want to attack with the Ralts because I don't want to kill the Cleffa. What does this thing do again? All effects of attacks. This is still pretty awkward for me, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I shouldn't have set up the Gardevoir. Maybe setting up the Gardevoir was still a mistake until I was like doing something more relevant. Have City Leagues ever accurately predicted the BDIF? It's just... it just doesn't matter. Like, that's just such an, like... It's just not how it works. Like, yeah, I don't even know. Just don't think about the game that way. Like, the BDIF is just the BDIF. Things doing well or a deck being the most popular deck doesn't mean it's the BDIF. It's like, it's just one of those things where it's like... It doesn't even have to be like the community comes together and agrees on what the BDIF is, but you just need to decide on what is enough proof of something being the BDIF for it to be the BDIF in your eyes. But that's just like, yeah, that's just like not how the game works. I don't know how to explain. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Consider whatever tomorrow's YouTube video is. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. That's a 3 energy Charizard. Okay. I think I did. Okay, this is fine. I did prize my my other Ralts, right? I don't think I actually have to bench a Ralts this turn though, because I could just set up the Flutter Mane. I can actually check. I could just Badoo for a turn. Lower 2 energy, active, retreat, Badoo for 20. Move 20, move 20. I might want to Badoo at some point, but maybe not this turn. I think I should probably attack with Flutter Mane this turn, to be honest. The more I think about it, the more I think I should attack with Flutter Mane for sure. I probably shouldn't have. I shouldn't have even used the paw from then, to be honest. But it's whatever. I mean, I just need to top deck some kind of draw power at some point. Monkey angle. Oh, like we could have confused the Charizard. Honestly, you're actually probably right. It is probably a mind bend angle here for sure. Actually, yeah, I think you're cooking with that. Actually, I wasn't gonna do that, but I think you're actually right. Maybe should have. I could still do it actually. Yeah, it's definitely a mind bend angle. Good call. Just do that, I think. And I can move 3s off the Gardevoir instead. If there was another Ralts in the deck here, I would grab it. But actually, was that correct? Not sure. My bad. Or maybe that's why they put 3 energy on the active, was actually to play around Mind Bend. That actually might have been a good play from them, actually. Actually might be a good play. Aren't you just gonna get Guardy Boss out if you Badoo? Oh, that is true. Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, Badooing is probably not correct. It's a good thing we didn't Badoo. What are the chances they thought about that? I don't know. They put 3 energy on their Charizard, so I mean, it makes sense. Like, looking at it that way, like, it makes sense. I honestly don't even know if my Team D was in the deck. I didn't even check for it. So, we'll see. We'll see. How the next going? So far, so good. What's up, Ben? Hard retreat into Pidgeot. Interesting. Can't see that. Can't say that seems very strong. See if they got anything else to go with it though. Oh, maybe the actually no. The extra energy on the Gardevoir is probably bad because if this worked and they whiffed, I'd maybe want to retreat into Flutter Mane and use Flutter Mane. So the extra energy here actually just gets stuck. Yeah. Wait, what are they doing? Wait, did they already? They didn't even use quick search. They could have quick searched. Dude, this is overcooked. Yeah, I don't even know at this point. It's just overcooked. Does Guardy just fold to N? Seems tough. To Zoroark? Probably, to be honest. Yeah, I don't even know how you keep up with. Yeah, I don't even know how you'd keep up with Zoroark, to be honest, at all. Yeah, it seems pretty impossible. It definitely seems pretty impossible. Not gonna lie. Dude, I don't know what they're cooking over there, but you playing Bradner's list? I mean, not quite. I mean, rotation happened, but yeah, inspired by. Sometimes you prize TM Devo. Let's get it. All this hard work for nothing. Oh my gosh. That's funny. That is funny though. It is funny. We did all this and it's not for nothing. It's not for nothing. We gotta believe. We gotta believe. All right. I can KO their Duskull this turn. Oh, yeah, we will counter catch up this Charizard. Yeah, for sure, for sure. We'll KO the Duskull because I just want to draw the prize card at this point. I don't want to remove the threat of a Dusclops, Dusknoir. I want to remove the threat of that from play for sure. Your charms protect well against our Manitam, but the Reshiram is painful. You set up Drifting with 100 damage counter, so they focus that instead of Guardy. Nah, you're cooked. All right, Team Devo. Oh. Yeah, man, let's go. Oh, I can't counter catch her now, dude. Oh. Cringe. I forgot to counter catch her. Having too much fun pulling prize cards. Oh wait, what did this evolve from? Oh, evolve from Charmeleon. Shoot. Dude, do I need to counter catch this thing, bro? Right, we can still play for the TM Devo play even if they KO our Gardevoir this turn. We'll be all right. It's okay, they simply won't KO Guardy. I honestly don't care if they KO my Guardy. It doesn't actually matter. I mean, I prefer if they don't. I'm not gonna lie. I'd prefer if they, okay. But we can still make the combo happen. I would have preferred if they didn't. I would have preferred if they didn't. It'd be in a lot better spot if I'd played that better, I'm not gonna lie. Energy, 2 energy. I just get really cheesy with Badoo here while we recover. I need to like find a, I don't want to lose my TM Devo, obviously. I don't have any damage built up on this guy though. I'm still missing damage here. What else do I have in here? Okay, I'm just not gonna get anything. Let me counter catcher this. And just punch and put 20 here. We'll see what happens next turn. But yeah, I should have. So if I had counter catcher this last turn, they might have just been stuck this turn and gone like attach pass active, and then we would have just had Guardian play and just like won the game. But if we do non-energy Zard, it's over. No, because this thing evolved from Charmeleon, so I need to get 2 more damage on this thing still. So doing the otherwise Badoo would have been great. Badoo this into TM Devo obviously would have been great, but not as good though in this situation. Not as good in this situation. Of course, the switch. Of course. I really don't want to play this research still though, because I want to keep my counter catcher. We'll see what we top deck, I guess. Draw 3 prize cards. But they can just bench Charmanders then, and then I'm. They have so many cards in their hand. They've already used 1 Super Rod though. I have 1 Ralts prized. Maybe I just TM Devo and then hold the hand and then I Badoo next turn or something. Maybe that's the play. Draw 3 prize cards. I could keep the counter catcher. Okay. I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna hold the hand in Devo. I'll like leaving them with 11 card hand feels bad, but if I don't draw my unfair stamp off the research anyways, it doesn't really matter. So I think we just chill, and hopefully we pull Ralts off the prize cards. We're hoping we pull Ralts here, but. You ever kind of catch your dusk and research, then pray to recover flutter? I mean, recovering flutter doesn't really do anything. What do you mean? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, no. I don't know why they put Fez over the Cleffa here. They're cooking a little bit too much over there for sure. Been playing Enzoric deck and loving it so far. Why do you hate the Petron of the deck? Yeah, I mean, it's just bad. You really don't want to play it. It's just like if you need to play it. It's just like a bad card. You were out of Ralts? I was out of Ralts, yeah. Yeah, it's literally just a bad card. What's your thoughts on Palafin? It's bad. Yeah, literally it's just a bad card. The Petron EX is. Obviously, like, it might be best to play it in the deck. Like, that might maximize your win rate, but it's not a good card in the deck. If that makes sense. It's just like, oh, I kind of have to play this shitty card in my deck for the deck to function, which just feels bad. So I want to try and make the deck work without the shitty cards, basically. Is the idea. If we can make the deck work without the shitty cards, that's better than playing the deck with the shitty cards. I don't think I need the bench space. Like, we just go into Badoo here, and then we just win with Gardevoir eventually. I'm just gonna Iona first as well. Dingus. Is Okidoki good enough to justify the slot in Zoro? That card is so bad. As long as it beats Cornerstone, then yes. I would tech for Wall. As long as it beats Walls. As long as you beat Walls because you have it, then yes. I don't know if you beat Walls because you have it, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just hoping you do. I'm just hoping it beats Walls. Dude. What? Kieran? Are you kidding me? Am I just undefeated with Gardevoir so far? Okay, I could understand that. It's like a crutch card. No, it's not a crutch card. If it was a crutch card, it would literally just be bad. Crutch cards means that you play them because you misplay and you need it there to help you when you misplay. The Petron, like, theoretically could be correct to play in the deck, but it's not a good card in the deck. Like, the Petron EX is a bad card in Zoroark. It doesn't, like, amplify Zoroark's... It doesn't amplify the neutral powers of Zoroark at all. Yeah, it's not a crutch card. Crutch cards are like cards that exist in decks that, like, it's like, oh, I misplay all the time. I always discard my Pokemon incorrectly, so I need 5 super out of my deck. That's a crutch card. Like, Petron doesn't help you attack with Zoroark. It doesn't help you set up Zoroarks. It doesn't help you attack with Darmanitan's attacks. It doesn't accelerate energy to your Zoroark. It does nothing to amplify the power of Zoroark. It's just like, hey, you can move your Zoroark from the bench to the active, and Mochi makes you do 10 more damage than Defiance Man would. And if that's enough to increase your win rate, then Petron is correct to play, but it's not a good card in the deck. It's like a card like, fuck, I have to play this shitty card. I'm trying to think of another good example of that. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's like playing Temple of Sinnoh in Dragapult. It's like, Temple of Sinnoh does nothing to help to amplify Dragapult's power. It's just like, if I don't play this, my Lugia matchup's bad and Lugia is popular enough. I guess I have to play this stupid stadium. It's like playing Enhanced Hammer and Gardevoir. It's like, I don't want to play this, but I kind of want to. I want to be able to deal with Legacy Energy and Lugia. So here we are. It's not a good card in the deck, but it doesn't mean it can't increase your win rate. Is Patch Auto one for Alligator matchup? I have no clue. Have your YouTube videos recently where you talk about having to play a specific card to just deal with Cornerstone Ogre? Yeah, exactly. Updated regionals location tier lists. Or unable to do it because lack of attendance this season. Honestly, probably unable to do it because lack of attendance this season. But I could like do I've been choosing to go first, right? Let's go second. Let's see how go in second feels. Dude, I just don't care. That's like the thing that's so cool about Gardevoir. I just don't care if I go first or second. Like, I'll do it all, man. I'll go first. I'll go second. Oh no. All right, that's a dub. Wait, what was the name of my opponent? I'm always curious when my opponents immediately concede to me. If it's like they're playing to Dunsparce, because I will sometimes hit like a known player, I will sometimes hit like someone who I know and I know they're a good player. And they'll just concede to me instantly. And I know that they just don't want to show off what they're testing, right? Like they're testing on PTCG Live ladder and they'll just instant concede against me because I'm streaming. Which is like fine to do, obviously. But I always like to know the name that I hit. Is Guardy okay with going third? As long as you don't get donked, maybe. Is leaking the sauce a real concern? Yeah, of course. If you think it's that good, if you think you have something, then yeah. Why would you want to like give everyone your broken deck for free? Makes no sense. Like it's not like they gain anything by everyone on my stream seeing the deck and me seeing the deck and be like, oh, that's cool, I'm gonna try that. You gain nothing. Like if you're just like a straight competitor, or yeah, if you're someone who just is a competitor, like there's no value to you to let other people see your 60. Just lowers your odds of winning the tournament. I'm 1-1 into Bradner's Gardevoir to Dunsparce. No need to keep it hidden. So you're saying if you can take a game off him, it's just garbage? You talk about today's Nintendo Direct yet? No. I mean, they didn't talk about the TCG at all, I don't think. So there's nothing really for me to say. I don't have an opinion on anything else. I really want to play Terrabox, Terrapagos Boof, but I can't find ways how to beat Golden Go / Archaladon because of Caesar and Dodon EX. I mean, that could just be a bad matchup, to be honest. But that's like 100% of fine. It's fine to just lose to those decks, I think. I don't think it's that big of a concern. Okay. Oh my, it's the Iron Valiant build. Oh my goodness. I need double Ralts here. Ooh, or this is probably better, right? We probably key them. If you had to pick a deck for Tournament Doom TOD Potion, what are you playing? I'll pick that Clefairy box. I seem TOD, you mean Tournament of Doom, right? Probably Enzoric. I probably will be playing in the Tournament of Doom tomorrow as well, because apparently they're not streaming day 1 of Champions League. Oh no, wait, not tomorrow, on Friday. Apparently they're not streaming day 1 of Champions League. Is Ralts Dark Week or Psychic Week? Dark. What if they just bingle? Oh, true. They could just Iron Bundle me. Oh, wait. Was it even worth doing then? So I'm new to the PokemonTCG Live. Is there comp play? There's the ladder, which isn't technically even a ranked ladder. There's also online tournaments. There's the ladder and online tournaments. So yes, the answer is yes. Yes, the answer is yes. Wait, or unless you mean like outside of on PTCG Live, there's also IRL tournaments as well. Like people play the game IRL, if that's what you mean. Can't bundle with Klefki in the active? You sure about that? What's a good bad matchup win percentage? Like from a good matchup, I would say like a good matchup is like 70% win rate. Bad matchup is like 30% win rate. I was like that. Those are like good and bad matchups. Like 60-40 is like I'd say like it's like unfavored / favored, but it's not like a good or a bad matchup. How do I win an online tournament? Oh, how do I play an online tournament? I think how do I win? I was like, what the fuck? I forget what the command is, to be honest. Is it exclamation point tournament? Tournaments. Limitless. All right, hang on. Let me make a command real fast. Get the link and everything. The command got overridden with a different command. I think I push Ralt here for sure, right? I don't know if that's true, actually. I mean, I can always retreat it possibly, but... Oops. I don't know why I clicked on my Ralts there. There's definitely a command. No, I think I got there. I don't think there is a command right now. We'll get a command, though. We'll get a command. Don't worry. Online tournaments. Oh shoot, did that command work? Okay, we do have a command actually. No, you're right. Yeah, exclamation point online tournaments. I kind of want to Badoo them. Okay, I can't Badoo them. So I can either benchmark Ghidorah, attach a dark energy, move the 30 damage off the active over to, I don't know, their station. I do risk getting bopped, but if I retreat to Klefki would be like safer. I could, but I have to super rod just Klefki, attach super rod retreat. Otherwise, they could KO double rolls. If I don't, they could definitely KO double rolls this turn. Moving this out of the active is probably essential no matter what. But then if I'm going to do that, I may as well go to the Klefki, I feel like, at that point. Then I'm going to go... Ultra Ball these two. Grab Curlia. Wait, what's this thing do? This thing actually has an attack. Oh. Okay. Maybe not truly horrendous. Could be okay. You have a opinion on Guardi yet? I mean, I think it seems decent. I think Guardi seems decent. That was my thoughts, like before I even played any games with it. I was like, Guardi seems pretty decent for sure. I think if PTCG Live made tournaments built in the app, it would make the turnouts to League Cups and challenges diminish. No. I don't think so. No. So they knock out my Klefki, almost KO my Curlia. Sure. I want to evolve this thing to Guardi. Okay, we're chilling. Kind of want like a third counter catcher in here. Yeah, I kind of want a third counter catcher in here. Because of like the researches, we draw so much more aggressively through the deck. I guess I try and get like Gardevoir here, right? Oh my goodness. Check the squad. Of 90 of 220 HP left. I'm not getting knocked out by anything, right? I mean, even if I do, I'm not like I'm still in a fine spot. Still in a fine spot, even if I am. Dude, honestly, the more I play this deck, the unfair stamp just doesn't seem that good. That's what I'm trying to get to. Unfair stamp just, I think it's impossible to find. I think secret box is the way. I think secret box is the way for sure. Are you playing Bolt today? / already have? Yeah, I'll be playing Bolt eventually. Haven't played it yet. Haven't played it yet. MKO is incoming. You think so? Yeah, if they had another tool, if they could switch to the bench and had a tool card here, right? Cram would get me, right? Just bring this guy up. Oh, it's too clean. He's got the Dory. Dory online. We just burn everything. Well, I didn't really have to burn everything, to be honest. I definitely should have not burned everything until I had drawn my prize card. Maybe I should have waited to draw my prize card for sure, but... or my prize cards, excuse me. My 2 prize cards. Oh my, the dingus. I'm just gonna swing with the active one. It just doesn't matter, they just lose. What's your opinion of the Iron Valley X and Hops deck? Do they really do enough to be worth running? No, I think the best way to play Hops is with Monkey Dory. Out of curiosity, how long does it take a player at your skill level to get sufficient with a deck? Just depends on the deck. Yeah, it depends on the deck. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think it is pretty deck dependent. Yeah, it's pretty deck dependent, and I think this like probably is worth bringing up as a point. Oh shoot, I don't kill the bear. It's probably worth bringing up as a point is... Yeah, I don't really think about this thing punching me. Can I win this still with Screamtail, right? Screamtail does what, 160? Yeah, we won Screamtail. Worth bringing up as a point is like previous experience with a deck or decks. So like if I played a lot of Raging Bolt in prior formats and then didn't play it, you know, like the last month or so, but then picked it up in this format, it would like probably take me way less to get more comfortable with that deck compared to like a different deck, obviously. So like that's also a factor. Yeah, so I don't know. It's like it could be like a couple days, it could be a week, it could be more than a week. I think the range is pretty big still potentially. To get like reasonably comfortable with a list, like I guess like okay, maybe I'm overthinking it a little bit. If you have the 60 ironed out, getting comfortable with like if you just have the 60 locked, getting comfortable with like a locked 60, it should like it probably won't ever be more than a week, depending on, but also it does come down to how much time you're grinding. But like if you're putting in like 4 hours a day for a week, you should like that should be more than enough time. So that is like a thing as well. It depends if you're working on the 60 at all or not. I think that's still like a big thing. I maybe should have kept that Badoo actually, because if I whiff item locking them is actually pretty good. It's pretty unlikely we whiff, but it is possible. Could I get the other Monkey Dory set up? Dark Energy. Is the Dory in the deck? No. I should just attach this active then, right? My Dory's prized. My Dark Energy's here. All right, if they want me to go through it. Mew just wins though? Oh, Mew would have also just won, yeah. I was locked on the Screamtail play. I didn't even think about Mew as an option, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Mew also wins here. Very true. I gotta remember Mew's in the deck, to be honest. This works as well, though, right? It is more actions, I guess, but... What do you do, Okie Dokie or Roaring Moon and Zoroark EX deck? Okie Dokie. Roaring Moon requires so many more cards. I guess there's only like one more card, because you can go bench Roaring Moon, attach, pass. You can honestly just like attach it 3 times. You'd probably want to play like an E-Switch or a Jajin or something, which is like annoying. But I like the Okie Dokie because you can just put it in the active and then accelerate to itself with its attack. And then if they leave it in the active, they die. So like if they gust around it, then you just go punch them for 130, and then you have a full HP Okie Dokie in your active. That they then have to do a KO after you've attacked with it. So, I mean, let's play again. I don't think I've lost a game yet. What did I say? I went on Secret Box and another counter catcher. I could see cutting a Buddy Problem, to be honest. As a profile level 5, because I just prestiged. What do you think about Calamitous and Hops? It's bad. Just play the other thing, the real stadium. How do you deal with head loss? You get what I mean? I do not get what you mean. Lost the very first game, I think, then undefeated. We maybe did. Go to bed. Maybe I could cut back on the red candies again. I could see doing no. Isn't Guardy Turbo ass because of Zoroark / Devo decks? I mean, Devo decks aren't really a thing. Devo decks aren't a thing. Zoroark is a bad matchup. But Turbo or non-Turbo Guardy, you're losing to Zoroark. But yeah, Devo decks literally aren't a thing. There's not Devo decks in the format. What do you think of running a one of Kyurem and Guardy? I mean, it seems pretty terrible. There's not that many Colress decks in the format, I don't think. Are you building it simply just to be pre-rotation Guardy that works without Kirlia? Does that actually work? I'm just building... You gotta remove the idea of like rotation and pre-rotation from like your vocabulary. Pre-rotation doesn't matter. I'm just building a Guardy deck. I'm just trying to build a Guardy deck without Bravery Charm. That's it. Do you approach Archchild on Poison with Terra Box? Use Cornerstone early and then go into Pikachu. How do you feel about getting energy in your discard pile without Blender? Asking for wife. I mean, I have 4 vessels in here, and so this feels fine to be honest. I haven't struggled that much to get the energy in the discard pile. But if Blender is also something that could be good as well. I haven't tried Blender. I don't really like the idea of Blender though. Blender's like so... Blender's one of those cards where it's like you're not actually, it's just like such a, you already have things that do what it does. Yeah. Yeah. Like Blender is just like, it's not like a power card. It's like, you could be on turn 3, find your Blender and be like, well, I already have 4 energy on my discard pile. I don't really care about this card. Think about Explorer's Guidance. I mean, it's a truly terrible card, so I'm gonna try and avoid playing it at all costs. Loss is where you're playing a lot and start struggling because of being tired or stressed. I mean, you should take a break. Is Gravity Gemstone an actual good idea, or is it too prone to getting Latias? I don't know. I have to let the meta maybe develop a little bit more. I like the idea of Gemstone. I was talking about Gemstone in a different deck recently. I gotta cut a card from here still. I could try cutting a Poffin. I feel so weird to cut the Poffin though. Well, what's the other card I was thinking about in Gemstone? Some deck. Oh, Zoroark. Gemstone and Zoroark seems like it could be good. Yeah, Gemstone in general actually doesn't seem terrible, to be honest. There's like a lot of decks where you could like trap something for a turn in the active. Guardy can do like the same thing potentially with Gemstone. Yeah, Gemstone does seem pretty chill. Yeah. If you include Cornerstone and Terra Box, what would you cut? It seems like most lists don't run it. I have no clue. I haven't built a Terra Box list yet. What are the levels of TCG events that Pokemon have? There's locals, then regionals, nationals, then worlds, or is there anything else in between those? Nope, that's all of them. I mean, there's 2 levels of local tournaments. There's challenges and cups, but yeah, you listed the rest of them. How do you feel about Monkey Dory in the Zoroark deck? I also think Power Glass is a must in it. It seems like okay. I don't know. I'd have to like figure out the matchups where it's worth including it, where it makes a big deal for having it, and then would consider playing it maybe. But yeah, I haven't played enough Zoroark to actually feel out if I think it's worth it. What's the goal behind excluding the Bravery Charms? Literally just not playing them. Literally just not playing them. Minimizing the combos of the deck. Like Gardevoir's good, Monkey Dory's good. And it's like you're always playing Gardevoir, you're always playing Monkey Dory. It's like, okay, now you're adding Drifloon, now you're adding Bravery Charm. It's just trying to keep the deck as simple as possible. Theoretically, this is the more powerful version of the deck. The more stuff you put in a deck, the worse it it's not the worse it gets, but like it's the same thing that I was talking about earlier with like adding Petron to Zoroark and Zoroark. It's like it's like the best way to play Guardy could be with Bravery Charms, but it's just like more moving parts. It's more moving parts, right? You're always playing Monkey Dory. You're always playing Gardevoir. Now you're playing Drifloon. Now you're playing Bravery Charm. It's like, okay, if we're never cutting Monkey Dory, but we could cut the Drifloon and the Bravery Charm, and the deck still has all of its powerful components. Does it work with just the powerful components? And can we just amplify those by making that more consistent, right? The most powerful parts of Gardevoir are Gardevoir and Monkey Dory. These are the 2 most powerful parts of the deck. If we just amplify those, how does the deck feel? Can the deck compete? If the answer is yes, then we could just keep it like this. If the answer is no, we need some 1-hit KO potential, then we put in the Drifloon and the Bravery Charms. But Drifloon and Bravery Charms are just like boring. Avoid at all costs. It's like, what can we get away with? We're trying to get away with not doing it, basically. Maybe I don't need the 3rd counter catcher. I do want the 3rd counter catcher, but let's go again without it. Let's go again without it. It's the same thing as when someone asked me about Petron EX and Zoroark. It's like, that card sucks ass. So if we can avoid playing it, we want to. Stamp was good because of the busted draw power of Curlier, so now it makes the difference. Have you even played the Clefairy yet, or could you cut that? The Clefairy is in here for Dragapult. I haven't played against Dragapult yet. Oops, are we going first or second? Fudge. All right, I should have opened the Flutter Mane. If I was going first, okay. I mean, that feels bad to have that in play now. My hand also is dead. I sort of like living for a top deck. That's fine. We can get into Badoo here, which is nice. It's easier to draw into stamp / after the stamp. I mean, drawing after stamp is your draw power. Drawing after the stamp's not that big of a deal. You're drawing 5 cards. Like I'm not the one drawing 2 cards. If we're playing like a quad Arvin build, that would increase the power of unfair stamp. It's just like the consistency at which we find it isn't very high. Pretty good. Definitely a Bedingus angle. Yeah, having this Flutter Mane in play is not... I guess if I had... I would have started the Flutter Mane. I'd be at the exact same board state, actually. So it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, it feels bad, but like, I technically should have started the Flutter Mane, so... Yeah, just itchy. How's the build without Charm and Drifloon deal with our Chaladon? Feel like that's a hard matchup. I honestly just might be a bad matchup, to be honest. Appreciate that Prime sub there, Bigfoot. Welcome to the pack. Yeah, honestly, it might just be a bad matchup because we don't have like Turos to compensate for like the back and forth trading or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah. Would you consider including candy? I play candies. I play 3-rare candy. Try to double chat here, but with Team Evo, it seems like Pidgeot might have a place in Guardy. Takes up a lot of space off, but no, I don't think it does. I think the Dunsparce actually sounds better in here than Pidgeot. Someone mentioned the Dunsparce earlier. I think that sounds. I'm not gonna lie. I think that sounds. I'm number one hater of Dingus Sparse as well, but I think that sounds like 10 times better. I kind of want to go into Fluttermane first here, to be honest. I don't want to go into a Guardy here. I want them to kill some of these bad Pokemon. Energy switch be helping making the multi-monkey plays more accessible, or would you consider it more of a combo inclusion? No, energy switch could be a reasonable inclusion for sure. Crisis Punch and Gardevoir. What does Crisis Punch say again? I completely forget what it says. If they have one prize card left, you deal 280. I don't hate that. Honestly, Crisis Punch? Yo, you might be cooking with that. I actually don't hate that. Is Reverum Guardy just a meme? I don't think it's worth it, no. That's unfortunate. Mostly because like it puts all of your you have to like play it like multiple turns. I don't know, it's like they're so clunky. The cards are just really clunky. The cards are just really clunky. That's basically it, just really clunky. They're blasting? Where's it from? And then he started blasting, or then we started blasting. Bro, you don't be what are you doing? You don't blast here. Put that thing away. Put that shit away, bro. What the fuck? You do not blast here. And then I started blasting. So anyways, I started blasting. That's what it is, yeah. That's like a terrible play. They should just chill. They can definitely just chill there. They don't need to be that aggressive. You hate the Badoo? I guess. I don't know. That is definitely overcooked. Very overcooked for sure. I could have grabbed. I don't really want to put Fez in play against Dragapult though, I don't think. I could put this in play, but then it gives it to my opponent, which I really don't like the idea of. So I think I just research here. Cause I want the third Monkey Dory, but I don't need it like now. Oh! Double Guardy. It's insane. Candy Guardy evolved to Guardy. For some reason, I thought I had access to Counter Catcher. Access to Counter Catcher this turn. I was like, oh, Counter Catcher KO this, KO Dracolic, Andrew B. But yeah, they did draw a prize card, but I also drew a prize card. In my head, I thought it was like just them. I don't know. That somehow made live even worse. Thoughts on the UI/smoothness? It's improved. Wait, what I said, or like there was something that happened in the game? Grant. Overall, they've definitely improved the UI and smoothness of PTCG Live, but there's still a lot. There's still a long way to go for sure. Can you Fez too? I could, but I don't really want to. I don't want to put Fez on my bench. Is there a reason you didn't Fez there? I don't want to. I don't want Fez on my bench. Just a two prizer hanging on my bench. I can't bench the third monkey next turn. Yeah, I don't know. It's not. I don't really need cards. Yeah. For stars, the V-Star marker is still there? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, maybe I'm trolling. It feels more clunky to me. Wait, really? No, there's no way. It definitely is smoother. It definitely has gotten smoother. Maybe depending on the deck you're playing, but even then, no. Everything's definitely gotten smoother. You're trolling. Quote unquote improved. It definitely has been improved. It definitely is improved. They have improved it. I'm not saying it's where it needs to be. Don't get me wrong. Isn't the V-Star marker just there for expanded? Well, yeah, but there's also if you play an expanded, they have a G-Star marker as well. Like there's a G-Star marker or G-Star, GX attack marker, G-Star marker. There's a GX attack marker. Like they can get, but they only have the GX attack marker when you're playing an expanded. So when you're in standard, they theoretically should get rid of the V-star marker. Same difference. It'd be nice for it to not be there. You know, it's just like one of those like little visual things that would be like technically an improvement, whatever. You appreciate the prime sub there. Nito, welcome to the Rat Pack. Got plenty of complaints, but we're all out of... What the heck? Get those Duskies out of here, bro. What are they questioning here? Okay. That seems correct. Honestly, I'm not feeling that confident in this situation. If they get an attacking Dragapult this turn, I'm feeling kind of scared. I kind of have to hope they don't have an attacking Dragapult this turn, I feel like. If they do set up an attacking Dragapult this turn, I'm in trouble. I'm big trouble. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's Crispin. There's always Crispin, man. I was counter catcher before anything right here. That's a good point. Yeah, there's no reason for them to have counter catcher there. They just did it anyways. They had double Duskull online as well. Oh my god, they're cooking. Look, I'm probably benching Fez this turn now. Fez is probably gonna make its way to the bench here. See where they put their damage. 3 monkey they play. Well, in this build 3 for sure, because we don't play any Drifloons, so you need 3 monkey. Rising a monkey is terrible. If you play 2, if you play 3, prizing 1 can still be pretty bad, but make it work. Chill, bro. Leave the monkey alone, bro. This is like so unnecessary, man. What did he do to you? Let me send this up. I'm kind of scared, man. It's a good top deck, though. I think I do hold Nest here because I could use Nest to get like Mew at some point. I mean, I really just want more money. Oh, wait, should I have left it dark in the discard pile though? Because I have I had Night Stretcher. Am I getting Iono'd from them next turn? Good. What did I Iono to my bottom of my deck? Pretty bad stuff. I might just chill here, to be honest. I'm not feeling like super pressured to do anything. Yeah, I might just chill. I don't think it's that likely I get Iono'd either. Like, chill, have good. I really just don't want to shuffle the deck because there's like this garbage on the bottom. So I think chilling's fine. Hey, so I've been a bit busy with life and work. Sorry if someone asked this before. I just haven't been watching your streams recently, dude. You don't have to. If you don't know the answer, it's okay if you can ask a question someone's asked before. But how do you feel about Pult with Stamp versus Sparking Crystal? I have no opinion. Stamp's really powerful right now, especially in decks that play a lot of Arven. I don't even know how many Arvens people are playing in Jackalope. If you can play Stamp and use it aggressively, it's really, really good. That's for sure. Stamp is super, super good right now. But you have to be able to find it. That's the thing. You have to be able to find it and actually use it. Like, because you want to like use it as an immediate response to like early aggressive turns, like turn 1 Raging Bolt or the first attack from the Terra box or a Raging Bolt attack, stuff like that. You want to have it immediately in response to those attacks. So, is that game? I don't know. Is it? Do they win? Am I cooked, man? Am I cooked? Not like this, man. Not like this. What was the reason behind not attacking with Clefairy last turn? Honestly, I just forgot about this thing in this matchup. I was playing for a TM Devo line. I'm over here playing for TM Devo, and I play Clefairy. We honestly just should have nuked him. Dude, I completely forgot we played this card. Holy smokes. You can Mew next turn for 3. Yeah, we hit him with a little Mew action. We also just Dory them as well. Dory attack. That is so funny. Holy smokes. Can Guardy work despite Night potentials from End and Terrabox. Terrabox is a fine matchup. Enzork is a bad matchup. That is so funny, man. We hit our first Dragapult and we just cook them, like. Well, that makes like the TM Devo and the Fluttermane like a little bit worse, to be honest. It's still really good against Golden Go, though. That is so funny. Dude, we destroy them. They can't beat this deck. How would we ever lose to this deck? We have so many win conditions. Pack it up, bro. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of my face. It's like an unlosable matchup. It's like unlosable. Unlosable. For sure. Holy smokes. You lose this by forgetting you have Clefairy? That's probably the only way to lose is forgetting you have Clefairy, yeah. Clefairy Mew combo is crazy. Yeah, because you like if... I mean, it doesn't matter too much. You do put Mew in the active, which is a little bit more vulnerable to some other stuff on their field. But... Alright, let's do one more game. Yeah, you make it a little bit more vulnerable. By the way, I met you at UIC and I was so happy. You're my favorite player. We took a pic and I told you you're like LeBron James for me. Oh yeah, I do remember. I do remember that. Are we susceptible to prizing? I mean, yes, but like I don't know what the like. Every deck is susceptible to prizing. Not to the point where we. Okay. I can answer this question. Is your PC dying? I don't think so. Why? Is this deck susceptible to prizing? Yes, but not to the... I mean, not really. No. I mean, technically, yes. How do I even want to answer that question? Like, yes, but it's like... Yes, but not to the point where we'd play redeemable ticket, I guess. It's lagging for us. Stream lag. You see mad lagging. Flames are dropping. Visual lag, but audio is clear. Is this the first time it happened all stream? It says I'm not dropping any frames. That's weird. Cam is lagging. This is the first time it happened all stream though, right? Interesting. I'm gonna have to restart the stream real fast then, possibly. Ooh, another Dragapult, another free dub. Ooh. This hand is kind of gross. Always fine, all video choppy. Just the last 2 minutes. May have to restart. Mahone seems fine to me. Oh yeah, it's definitely on my end for sure. It's definitely on my end. I'm trying to think if I care about them having access to Artisan. Is it better now? Someone try and restart. I did just adjust the setting. Let me know if it works now. Let me know if it's better now. I did just adjust the setting. I don't have to give them access to Artisan though. I could just do this. Grab a Monkey Dory. Attach to the Monkey Dory. And then pass. It's worse if anything. Nope, still sucking. That's so weird because it says I don't have. It says I have dropped 0 frames. Oh, encoding overloaded. Consider turning down your video settings. Okay, I know I do see the error now. It wasn't showing up where I thought it would normally show up. Interesting. Encoding overload. What else do I have open right now? Nothing crazy, right? Let me pull up my Task Manager. Is anything crazy going on here? It seems like it's a bug. So you guys can you hear my audio fine? Like the audio is fine? Ooh, I'm not dealing with that Beningus very well. Audio's fine? Dude, that's so weird. Huh. Audio's perfect. Interesting. For some reason, I feel like it says OBS is using up 99% of my GPU, which I feel like it never does. I feel like this has to be like a bug. So yeah, it makes me think it has to be a bug. That feels like a bug. It's weird that like my audio is like 100% fine. Is the bandwidth okay? Yeah, it's not internet based. Maybe I should restart the stream. Yeah, because I feel like usually my GPU is not at 99% when I'm streaming. Game and audio is fine. It's whatever the camera's like. So it's literally just the camera? Try swapping to CPU encoding. I can't do that midstream. I don't think. Hold up. Actually, maybe I can. No, I can't do that midstream. I can't do that midstream. Game is lagging. Game is a power. Game is not fine. Oh, game is not like all video shopping. Oh, I don't want to lose this game. I want to win this game. I'm like locked in on winning this game. I win the Badoo off, right? Like I eventually win this trade off. I should just KO their Badoo here though, right? Dingus down. Changing encoder preset. I already did. I don't know. Maybe my graphics card usually does hit 99%. Maybe my graphics card is 9. I don't think so. Could be. Hang on. Do I have a? Can you check temperatures and stuff in? You check temperatures and stuff on what's it called? I have to have some kind of temperature thing. GPU temperature is you can check it on Task Manager, right? It says it's 59 Celsius, which I'm pretty sure is fine. Maybe I'm trolling. Maybe that is hot. 59 Celsius, ridiculous. $59 is fine. Okay. Dude, I don't know. Maybe it's just some weird. It's weird bug. I'll have to reset. Dude. All right, and I'm just gonna stop streaming and then I'll start the stream up again and we'll see if it fixes it. I'll be right back.